Now we can have a bit more fun. So, I'm not on my own. No. The lady that knows more about MDF is in the building. Yes, Muduff. Did you know, and I've only just found this out myself, she used to be one of those dancers. Oh, she could... Up and well, she used to be one of those dancers to get herself off a flagpole. Let's call it that way, as it were. She did. She's just been telling me. She used to do the belly dancing type. Anyway, I'll let her talk about it yourself. I said if you didn't say it, I would. It's Jo. How are you, my love?
I'm good, thank you, Adam. Thanks for that.
No, it's all right.
The belly dancing days were over, but lockdown lard may have...
Well, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Back to my old career, I think.
The same with me. I'm going to be Santa this year, I feel, the way I'm going. But for those... Because I've not seen you for donkey's years. I think we worked together when I first sort of started. We've had a couple of shows in between.
Yeah, it's been a while.
For those people that may have just tuned on, they were channel hopping, looking for Good Morning Britain, but they can't work the remote. They're stuck with us now. Go back. And how did you... I love this. I love the insights, and that's how you get your knowledge. How did it all start for you in the world of craft?
So I've always crafted right since I was a wee nipper. My mum was a brownie pack leader. Nice. So whenever she was creating things for the brownies to do, I was the tester. So I've always crafted, and then a few years ago I sold a business that I had and took a bit of time out to chill and really got back into crafting in a big way, and joined Lou Withers' Facebook group, and it's kind of rocketed from there. It's quite bizarre. I never thought in a million years that I'd be doing crafts on the telly, because I am the person that shies away from cameras. People pull out a camera and I'm 3 miles down the road, but I absolutely love it. I've done everything from freehand drawing and painting to furniture restoration and redecorating and doing up, a bit like Catherine with her bleak to unique stuff, and I love it. I will do any sorts of crafts. I've done jewellery making, bought a jewellery making kiln which sat under my garage carport for quite a while and has now been sold, but I've dabbled in a bit of jewellery making, so anything goes, really. It's one of those things that never say never then, isn't it? It's like you never thought that selling a business and joining up with our Lou, she's got a lot to answer for her with she
us.
has.
To sort of do that, to now being on the television, to demoing your passion, it's one of those things that it could happen to you, and maybe you're watching today and you thought, well, I don't really do that craft. That craft's really not my cup of tea. Maybe you just haven't found the right craft. Maybe you've not found the one for you. Maybe you think everything's too difficult, everything's too tricky. You haven't got everything in there. You haven't got your dye machines. You've not got this, you've not got that. Stop putting barriers up, first of all. Stop putting the barriers up for the sheer fact we're talking MDF, and MDF is a good service to work on. You can do so much with it, and 9 times out of 10, the majority of the work is done for you, isn't it, Jo? All you simply have to do is a bit of glue, any normal glue would you use, to stick it together, but you're going to create something amazing. Absolutely, yeah, and you can go as simple or as dramatic as you like. A lot of people would have seen some of the amazing kind of steampunky type things that people do with MDF, but you can go really down to basics. It's great for doing with kids. Absolutely perfect with kids, because it's nice and chunky, it's easy to hold, and it's really quick to create a project. So, which is what I like, and you were getting so much in the kits this morning as well. We've got a counter, a plethora of MDF in front of me. Let's kick off with our first little bundle. Okay, now, if you read that right the first time, everything you see here is yours. Okay, you are getting 27 2D MDF trees with 3 different styles. Now, first of all, I don't want to tell you to suck eggs, I'm not here for that, but 2D, it just means it's flat. Okay, so it means you're not going to get that 3D. If you're after the 3D ones, bear with me, I've got them coming up. But if you just want that flatness, so maybe you want to use them on the front of a card, you want to use them to create a scene, you know, like theatre production and stuff like that, so on a smaller scale, you can create a scene with these straight away. If we take the first set, remember you're getting all 3 sets of these as well. You're getting 9 of each. If we just take that 3 set, maybe you leave them like that, okay? You leave them like that. If I tilt them around to you a little bit more so you can see, and then all you simply need is a little tiny stag, pop it in the centre, you've created yourself a scene straight away. You've really not done anything whatsoever. But all you simply need to know is take one of the tiny stags that we've got. As you can see, it's all to size as well, if you want them to. You pop that behind, and now you've got yourself a little scene. and you've really not done anything whatsoever. You paint them up, however, maybe you do one, Daddy, Mummy and one of the kids. You're getting so many in here as well, so you are getting loads to create. Maybe you're using them for family members. Maybe you're going to dish them out as Christmas gifts to family members, because I've got sort of cracking finished samples I'll show you as well. So these are your traditional Christmas trees, as it were. Then we've sort of got, necessarily now doesn't have to be for Christmas if you don't want it to be. The next, well, all three of them don't have to be if you don't want them to be. But the next set are your traditional sort of pine trees, or a Christmas tree is if a child was going to draw a Christmas tree, that sort of look that you've also got on there. Turn them on the side, you've also got arrows. And you have the same for the next set as well. So there is so many more things you can do with a set of trees once you get them home. These would be perfect for table decorations, for weddings, maybe you've got coming up as well. Place setting, you can put little name settings on. Remember, you're getting 27 of them. So they're all on the same theme, but they're all slightly different. Now, the next set I like as well, you've got the sort of the straight, I said this morning on my Facebook Live, it's very cartoony. You know them sort of straight trees that you see on sort of the cartoon, I'm going to say the names, things like Hey Dougie. I watch a lot of CBeebies because of the little one. So things like Hey Dougie and them sorts of programmes that are all cartoon-esque, but you've got them straight there. Peppa Pig style as well, which is amazing. So once again, starting creating worlds with children. Maybe they've got little figures. Maybe you're going to create that Christmas scene that you've got. But then remember, you can then do things that look a little bit like this. Now, obviously, the candles you can't light because it is MDF. But look at that. So you've got those little bits of wood, maybe from that country walk that you've been on. You want to remember the little kids have picked them up and you think, oh, well, we'll use them in something. You start using them in this. Start using your rice papers in there as well. Then start using your bits of lace that we've got. So this is lace in the background, but looks like snowfall, gives you the texture of snowfall. Then you've got the flowers on there as well. From that, we can then move to your papers. We've got your papers in there. Look at the... Now that looks beautiful. You can go from that, start with your mats and layers and building it all up, and then we go to these as well. It doesn't have to be Christmas. Just stick your jewels on. Bit of black gesso. Black gesso, you are good to go and use them if you wanted to. Sequins, now you're talking. Oh, it's not even sequins. Is that gilding? Oh, no, they are sequins. I love it. Absolutely. Look, it all reminds me of arrowheads as well. Like archery, these ones do. £26.97. We're talking just over about a pound a tree, if that. Just under. And you get all the stands with them as well. So all these little circles that you see here are the stands. But once again, if you don't want to use them or you want to use them for something else, it's entirely up to you. £26.97. 107842 is your item number for your 27 trees. Now, those were 2D. We've now also got 3D. So it's entirely up to you. Oh, I forgot that one. So we've also got... Now, I think it's horses for courses. It's more what you're into. If it was me personally, I like a good 3D tree because I can think you can do a lot. In my mind, this is what I would use to decorate my home at Christmas. A bit of fake snow, you can't go wrong with these. Create a little scene on the top of that worktop, on the top of the mantelpiece. It brings Christmas straight in. A few fairy lights around the back, you're good to go. Once again, 18 3D trees is what you're getting this time. So this time you're getting, once again, all three sizes. So you've got the trees this size, okay, which are the same, your traditional Christmas tree. They would look beautiful with the battery-operated lights just in the centre of these as well. You do a gold star with maybe a bit of glitter, a bit of glue and a bit of glitter. Kids can get involved, what I like about these sorts of craft and MDF. Then we've got your sort of forest of trees. In the centre as well. Once again, all 3D, all three-dimensional. So each side could be different if you wanted it to be. It'd be easier if I take the one. So each side could be different if you wanted it to be. So maybe you use it just to test out your papers. Maybe you think, well, what will the paper look like? Give it a go. Give it a bash. We've also got your pointed trees as well, which I absolutely love. It sort of reminds me of a bit of a parasol as well. If you wanted a bit of a make a bit of a parasol on there, or a balloon, or a top of a rocket, the world really is your oyster with these. Now, if I was you, or a paper aeroplane, yes, it could be. £29.97. I would be shopping ahead for this. We've also got paints on the show, brand new paints that you've never seen before as well. So I will show you them eventually. We've got a lot to climb through. But we've got so many things. Just shop ahead on the website is what I'm trying to say. Right then, baubles are up next. We all love a good set of baubles. And this is a set of 6 baubles is what you're getting this time. Once again, very easy to put together. With these as well. We will ask, Ando, if we get instructions. Do we get instructions with the baubles?
I don't know if you do, but I'll show you how to assemble one. And once you've done one, they're dead easy. They're really simple. If I can manage it, most people will be able to manage it.
They're very simple, and I think they are. It looks more daunting when you see the pieces like this at the front, and you see all these half circles, and you see the little cogs and the little keys in it, and you think, what am I going to do with all that? How does it all work together? Once it's all put together, it's very, very simple, so do not worry. But look at what you can create. Things like your papers and your vellums that you've got in there. Start popping these onto your tree. These would be absolutely beautiful. And the best thing about it is you've created them. You've made them. Maybe it's baby's first Christmas. Using little odd baby scraps of baby clothes that you want, and you want them to grow with you. So every year you do a different bauble for someone in the family. Simple flowers. Simple flowers doesn't have to be for Christmas. You imagine now these for weddings, if you want them to be. Hanging them from a wedding tree. Could just be generic birthday decorations that you're going to have out in the garden. Obviously, they're not waterproof, so if it does rain, you will need to bring them in. But you start wrapping lights around them, battery-operated lights, start draping your lights around them. You could drill into them if you want. If you've got things like your Dremel and stuff, start putting your lights in there, and you can make them all light up. £9.99, you're getting 6 of your baubles. 459669 is your item number. Now, the Star Stacker. It reminds me, I'm going to put my hand there just so you can see the size of it. Okay, because when I saw it on the website, I thought, what a beautiful cake stand. I thought, it'd be... but you could still get a nice little fondant fancy on there, I'm thinking. All 3 colours you could get on there quite nicely. It is a beautiful, beautiful little star stacker. If I hold it that way, then you can see the sizes of the stars that you're getting there. You could use it for little cakes if you wanted to as well. Or, I'm loving this idea. Ready? Watch this. Oh, look at me, like turning the Christmas lights on in Morecambe. Ah, now we're talking. Look at that. So you can now create your own Christmas... Maybe this is going to be an advent calendar. You're going to put all little boxes on there. You're going to get a few of them to dot around, and you have all little boxes on there with numbers on the boxes, and then you start using it advent calendars as well. £12.99, brand new today. You're absolutely loving this. 783836 is your item number, is what we are looking at. Right then, if I stand this way, we've got the large animals up next. Now, you've got a choice of the reindeer or the penguin. Now, I've got 3 sizes, so if you think, I don't really want a large, or I'd like the large and I'd like the others, we have all of them, okay? So, let's move Trevor a minute. Thanks, Trev. So these are the large ones, is what we're looking at the moment. So the reindeer is approximately 80 centimetres tall, with the antlers as well. So from antler to hoof, I know, look at me like a vet. From antler to hoof, you're talking 80 centimetres. For the penguin, from the top of the bill to his little waddling feet, it's 60 centimetres, approximately. Our tape was a little out. But good sizes. Good sizes is what you're getting there. These would be beautiful if you've got a path. Now, you can buy all the stuff to protect them and put them outside. If you've got a path leading up to maybe your front door, or if you've got a little porchway, you imagine having these in your porchway, a little huddle of penguins all together with a little bit of fake snow that you can buy. Some of maybe you've got Mill Shop online later. You get some of the wadding and put that around as fake snow. These would be beautiful. A little uplight just to light it up, because what you can create, sit there, is this. Look at that. You imagine doing all 3 sizes like this. I absolutely love them. You go from that, and you think, well, that's still nice, and you can go in to that. And if you, I know what you're thinking, because I thought the same this morning, I'd never be able to create that. You can. You really, really can. It's absolutely beautiful. It's going to be one of those things that the grandkids will play with every time they come round. You'll be like, please don't touch the penguin. Please don't touch the penguin. I won't tell you again. And then you put the penguin away because the penguin... We've got them as well. No, we do. We've got Santas with bobbly legs that go up and down. We've got them. And the kids just push them up, they pull them down, and eventually they're going to go. And you can't buy them anymore. So we're like, please don't touch this. Please don't touch the Santas. So we've got the large, and we've got two large. They're individual, by the way. You choose. You've got the large deer, or the stag, as it were, and you've got the large penguin in there as well. If you're thinking, I like the large, I want the complete family, we've also got the complete family here as well. Like Rod Hull and Emu. But they're very easy to put together, and Anjo will talk about these. We've got demos on all these throughout the day as well, so do not worry. So these are your medium size this time, £12.99. You've got the medium penguin and you've got the medium stag as well. 366618 is your item number, £12.99. And then the small is these sizes. So you can see the difference with these. Let me just show you the big and the small together so you can roughly see. So the penguin for the small is approximately 39 centimetres, just over a ruler. So this is the large and this is the small, so you've sort of got that scale in between as well. I think these would look lovely in a porchway. Absolutely stunning. In a porchway or in your window, just facing out. So yeah, for the small, 544887 is your item number, £9.99. We can go even smaller if you want as well. You can go like Russian dolls. It's entirely up to you. We're very, very busy. Something else that you've also found on the website as well, brand new today, paints. Now, these are the first time Craft Yourself Silly has dabbled in the world of paints, and my word, they've dabbled well. You are looking at a pick and mix. If you want, there are other options as well. £19.96. Choose any four. We've got your brights, we've got your pastels in there. They are more or less anything and everything you want in a paint. You can mist them, so you can put them in your water bottles and add water to them and use them as a mist if you want them. Put them through your stencils if you wanted to as well. They are vibrant colours, they are chalk paints, but if you add some of your acrylic mediums into them, you can turn them into acrylic paints if you wanted to as well. Joe was telling me before we came on air, there's no real water in these either. Normally when you buy chalk paint, you get a little bit of water in there. With this, they're pure, so you can add them. You can add your own water if you wanted to as well. Pop them into your basket if you're only four, or you can go for the brights on their own as a set, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you can go for the pastels on their own as well as a full set of 6. So it's up to you. Okay, so you either go for brights, you go for pastels, or you can go for a pick and mix. There's also a large black and white in there as well. The choices of yours. The details on the screen at the moment are for the pastels. We'll put the black and white on as well. Jump to the website if I was you. They're on their own web. They're on their own. But Joe, these are cracking little paints in there.
They are phenomenal. They are almost as thick as clotted cream. The consistency is really, really good. So you can use them through your stencils. I've mixed them into gel medium. They're really strong in pigment, so even when you do water them down, you get a really rich, vibrant colour still with the brights, and beautiful, soft colours with, I think they're calling them the Heritage, the pastel-y range. The black and the white, the black is proper black. And you can use them for your gesso as well.
Okay.
They're chalk-based, so they'll give you a tooth for anything else that you're throwing at them. I would experiment with things like, if you're going to use them as a gesso and then use things like watercolour on top, experiment on a scrap of card first, but I found that they work really, really well. And you can thin these down. You can add 30% water and you still won't mess with the integrity of the actual paint. You'll still keep that bright, vibrant colour. And actually, when you're painting it onto MDF, I recommend that you do water it slightly, because otherwise it's just too thick.
Okay.
But it means that those pots that you're getting are going to go a long, long way.
They will go along with the details on the screen are for the vibrance, so this is for the whole set of the colours along the top as well. We've got many more things to talk about during the hour, but I'm conscious on the time, so we're going to go to demonstrations and I'll show you some samples and the colours that you can do them on black and white when we come back. Joe, what are we up to first?
So I'll show you a few bits and bobs with the paint first, because I really am impressed with this. Hayley's worked really, really hard to make sure that it's going to do an awful lot of stuff for you. You can use it onto fabrics. You can actually paint it onto fabrics. If you've got an old chair or an old sofa that you want to recover, if you water it down to a 50-50 mix, spray it all over and make it really, really soak in and give it a really good rub into the fabric, then you actually run over it very lightly with sandpaper, which sounds a bit bizarre, but it works. Run over it lightly with sandpaper, give it another coat. It might take 3 or 4 coats to get it right, but you can actually totally recover all of your fabric furniture. I've known people do entire sofas and do them in really funky rainbow colours, because you can. You can do what you want, create your own fabric. It'll go onto glass, it'll go onto metal. Bear in mind it is a chalk paint, so it may scrape off, but all you need to do is use a sealer over it, and you're good to go. It's very low VOCs, so it's safe to use in kids' bedrooms on kids' furniture. So VOCs is, for those that don't know, it's the smell, and it doesn't smell at all, or I can't detect a smell to it. But it's just great for everything. You can use it within your artwork, you can use it on your MDF, you can use it for home decor. So if you're doing up furniture, it's there, it does everything. So let's, if I grab a stencil, what I want to do, I've got a piece of lace here, and I've got a stencil just onto some fabric, and this is what I've watered down to make a spritz. And you can see I've got this very, very watery, so I've added a teeny tiny bit of the paint and quite a lot of water. If you make this in advance and leave it overnight, you will need to give it a shake, because it's a chalk paint, so your chalk will settle.
Okay.
But
Look
how strong that colour is. And I think it's quite unusual to get chalk paint in such vibrant colours. But look, the other thing that I really like about it, it's not a distress ink, but it kind of acts a bit like a distress ink. You get that slightly mottled effect when you use it in a spritzer, but beautifully covers your lace, leaves your pattern behind, and works really, really well through a stencil as well. And you're left with a really good, cracking, vibrant colour. So that's just a couple of the
Sorry
really simple ways to use it.
sorry to chip in. Already half the stock of the Vibrance has already gone. The Vibrance, you're getting your green in there, you're getting the orange in there as well. Let me show you this, it might be easier. So, the front circle, I have to look at it your way, unfortunately. So the front circle is white card. The back circle is on black card. So you can see, and it's the same all the way through, okay? So white, black, white, black, white, black. So you can see all the way through the vibrancy that you're getting in there as well. We've got Electric Avenue in there, Toil and Trouble, Carrot Juice, Bottled Sunshine, Swinging Vine, and Candy Apple in there as well. All the beautiful colours that you can see. While we're here, we'll show the heritage as well, and then we'll get back, because we are extremely busy. That's in there. Once again, it's exactly the same way on white card and on black card. White card is at the front, back card is black, okay, just so you can see. So you've got Rainy Day in here, you've got Lazy Pink, Milky Tea, Nebula, Aberdeen Scene, and Pea Soup. Love it. Lovely set of colours, and you can do so much with them when you get them home. Sorry to chip in.
That's all right, you're all good. I had a feeling that the Vibrance might go very quickly, because you don't get chalk paints in the bright colours. It tends to be the more muted and softer tones. And you imagine doing a chest of drawers in a kid's bedroom with those brights. Absolutely brilliant. I love it. You can tell that I'm quite chuffed with these. So. I'll do some more with the paint later, but I thought that one of the things that you mentioned as you were going along is that the baubles look a bit daunting.
They do.
So they're not. They really are not. So you get, for each bauble, you'll get 5 semicircular segments, 2 little cogs, and a stick. Okay, and all you do, and I'm not even going to use glue, which is a bit of a risk because they'll probably fall out as I put them in. All you do is one of the cogs slots in, top and bottom.
Now, with these, would you suggest decorating first or decorating last?
It's a bit of a dilemma. So the one that I used papers on, I decorated first and then put together. What you have to be careful of, as with any MDF, is that you leave yourself space for the MDF to go into its notches.
Okay.
So you do have to do a bit of careful cutting. So with the other two, I assembled them first and then slapped paint on them and things like that, and just had a bit of fun with them. But like you say, you could do baby's first Christmas with these. If you've got a wedding coming up, you could have these at the end of each of the pew with flowers all over them. They're not just a Christmas thing. But as you can see, I've got 3 of the segments in there, and they just slot in really, really easily. I'm hoping that if I get the other 2 in, that they're going to stay without any glue.
Be a nice little storybook. Obviously, the pages won't turn,
Yes.
but you could envisage the pages were turning and create like the well-known stories like Hansel and Gretel and 3 pigs in there and them little things across the 2 pages.
Yeah, so my dad was in the forces, so I was born and brought up in Germany, and they, on a lot of their baubles, they're storytelling baubles, so that would be something that would be quite sentimental for me. So there you go, that's your bauble part assembled.
Nice.
Now this central stick goes in through the middle. You can push it all the way through both of the central cogs. I don't bother doing that, I'm a cheat. I actually snap it off.
Oh, controversial.
Sorry, Hayley. And I just pop this in and stick it in with a bit of glue gel, and there you are ready to decorate and hang.
Oh,
Job, as they say, is a good one.
see.
Really,
Or
really simple.
Summer is here already, so you could turn them without the little hook in into beach balls.
Yeah.
Just throwing the idea out there. It's what I've got to get paid for, unfortunately. But you could use it as a little beach ball, which I think would be really, really cute to do for like little parties.
Bauble bunting along a baby's wall. I'd have loads of them.
Nice.
And you could, again, your idea with the little lights, you could have them little lights popped into them so that you could have them strung along a baby's wall. Really, really cool. So many possibilities. Don't think just Christmas. Never think just Christmas with anything crafty. There's always something more that you can do with it.
That's the thing, and I know we're in a Christmas event, but don't let the word Christmas... That's what we're very good at. You're very good at thinking what... We all do it, one-track mind. You think, oh, they're a Christmas event, everything's going to be Christmas. Not necessarily. It's only the way that you think, oh, it's a reindeer, it's a stag. I can only use it for Christmas. No, you can use them for so many possibilities. Like the penguin we're about to do now. Penguins are all year round. You don't just see them at Christmas.
So I'll start this penguin off, and then I'll probably, while the white's drying, I'll let you go down the counter, because this, obviously with paint, takes a while to dry in between things, but I want you to see the consistency of this paint. I don't know whether we can get... It's... The only way I can describe it, it's almost like a gel. It's the consistency of, and this is where I start to feel hungry, it's the consistency of clotted cream. It is really, really thick and creamy. Now, one of the things that I've found is it's too thick and creamy to just paint straight onto your MDF. So what I do is make sure that I've got my brush wet and use a wet brush, and then...
Is this the small or the medium penguin we're using at the
This
moment?
is actually the small penguin, and he's quite big for a little fella, isn't he?
We were all debating, this is what we were debating in our I was like, is it the small or the medium? No, it's the small
Yeah,
penguin.
this is the smallest one of the set of the 3.
It goes on well, that paint.
It
Look at
does,
that.
doesn't it? Really, really smooth. And like I say, I think that it is quite important for you to use a wet brush. It helps it go on smoother. And don't over wet it. The beauty of this paint is it's been made, as you said earlier, with nothing, it's not been watered down. So if you're buying chalk paint off the shelf, you'll find that it's normally got at least 30% water in it. And the reason for that is it goes on nicer, and it means that they can say that it takes 2 or 3 coats, etc., and get you to buy more. This has not had any water added, and that's why it's so thick and creamy. This is also the only chalk paint that I've found that will actually cover MDF in one coat, and it will even cover, if you use it unwatered, it will cover those dark edges where things are laser cut and you've got that slight burn mark on the edges. It'll cover that up. Those cards that you've got with the discs, each of those discs, one is white card and one is black card, and it's one coat, and the coverage is phenomenal. I mean, you can see on the penguin now, he's pretty much, his white bits are pretty much covered, so he's good to go. Now I always do the white bits first, and I'll also, I was just about to put my pen in my paintbrush in my mouth then, because I feel like I'm at home. What you need to make sure when you're doing MDF, and I've not done it on this bit because I'm a bit of a wally, but you try and avoid where things are going to go together in the channels. So if I just move him to the side so that we've got his tummy in the middle. Now obviously with his tummy, half of it's going to be at the front and half of it's going to be at the back. If you draw a line in pencil down where you know the MDF is going to overlap, just avoid that centre channel.
Okay.
And then you'll find that it'll slot together fine. It's not the end of the world if you go over it, but it certainly makes it easier to assemble. Bear with me, I've lost my lead in my pencil for now. There we go. So those lines, let's give up on that pencil and let's get a traditional one out, hey? Those lines, always rely on the traditional things. It's my old school pencils, these. Yeah, bear in mind on his tummy, half of it's going to be at the front, half of it's going to be at the back, so don't be painting the front and back white. So the back of my penguin is going to be black because I'm doing a traditional looking penguin. The front is going to be white. So on his tummy, and again, get your paint loaded and just gently dip it into your water. The alternative is you can add a bit of water to the paint that you've got on your mat, and off you jolly well.
It'd be half and half. This is more of a question for me. It'd be half and half, wouldn't it? So you do half the front white,
yes,
half of the black.
Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, so it's not the front and back sides, as it were, it's the half and half, you're right. There we go.
I can't get over the colour. Remember, these paints are brand new from Craft Yourself Silly. They are, as you can see now, one coat and one coat only, really, that you're going to need on there.
I'll leave the other side because obviously that's I don't want to flip this over until it's dry. It does. Chalk paint as well dries really quickly. So if you're after a quick project, if you're doing furniture, literally a couple of hours and you're ready for your next coat.
Can you force dry chalk paint?
Yeah.
Or does it come up a different
Yeah,
colour?
no, you can force dry it. Now this is an absolute corker. I love the black because it's very, very hard to find a black that is a true black and comes out truly black. So I'm going to, cardinal sin here, I'm dipping a wet paintbrush into my paint and I really shouldn't do that. You don't want to introduce water to your pot, partly because obviously you'll thin the whole lot and you might not want to do that, but also because if you put tap water into a paint, there are gremlins in the tap water that can make your paint then go mouldy. It's not going to happen immediately, but you just want to be a little bit careful. So, but look at that black.
So what should we use? The good old Evian?
You can. I used to nick my mum's saline solution for her contact lenses if I wanted to water things down, but it's like when you've made the spritzer bottles.
Now, obviously,
yeah, that's why she always used to water out.
Don't go around taking your other half's contact lens solution.
Yeah, she used to walk around half blind half the time because she couldn't clean her contact lenses, so they were always covered in cat fur. If you're making a spray up, use tap water by all means, but don't expect it to last. So it'll keep for a couple of weeks, but then chuck it and make a fresh one. But that black coverage, I have never found a chalk paint as black as that.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
Right, we're going to leave you painting the actual penguin.
Thanking you.
In black, and we will be back with you very shortly, is what we will be. So, the chalk paint, we are very busy. Everything you see in front of me is brand new today. Let's start at the bottom and work our way up, shall we? Your black and white, this is your pale white and your midnight black. Black as black can be. £15 and 98 pence is what you're looking at. Good sized tubs as well there. You're getting an awful lot. Suitable furniture, because remember, it is a chalk paint that you're getting. Water them down, put them in your spray bottles if you wanted them to. Take them through your stencils. Obviously, you're not going to get any texture once you've taken them through your stencils, but you are going to get a beautiful, beautiful finish. If I show you that, you are going to get a stunning finish if you're running them through your stencils with a texture paste that's already there as well. Absolutely beautiful. And you're also getting the vibrancy, which is stunning. From there, you've got your heritage, your set of 6. Half the stock of your middle row now has now already gone. These are your heritage colours. If you're thinking, well, what's heritage when it's at home? These are your pastels. Okay, let me open one for you so you can see. Just checking. I did this earlier and I didn't even test it, but I can show you. It's thick, okay? It's going nowhere. You can see there, just about to run out. But you are going to get an awful lot. I'm guessing a little will go an awful long way with these as well. Let me show you the colours that we've got here. So these are your heritage colours that we've got at the moment, if I turn it that way for you. The top ones, the top discs, these are white card. The bottom discs are black card. Now, I know what you're thinking, how do we know? You're just going to have to trust me on this one. But I've been told, Jo's told me when she did these swatches, the top was white, the bottom, and it's the same for all of them. Top is white, the bottom is black. So you can see how well it's going on to all the cards, and this was one coat and one coat only. So they're your heritage colours, £27.94. 856622 is your item number. Then we have the vibrant colours. So you've got all the vibrant colours that you're going to need. You've got your greens, your oranges, your violets in there, sort of your purples that are in there as well. Then you've also got your blues, your reds and your yellows in there. Now, obviously, they've all been given fancy names, but the standard colours that you're getting is every colour that you will more or less need, those beautiful, vibrant colours. You're getting your blues, your yellows, your reds and your greens in there and your blues, so you're getting your primary colours. So now you can make any other colour that you want to make out of beautiful chalk paint. Let me show you the swatches just so you can see them on black and white card as well. 221860 is your item number, £27.94. If you want to mix and match, though, there is a pick and mix. Now, they're on the website. You can choose any 4 from the collection for £19.96. I think I would go for the 3 primary colours. So I'd go for a blue, a red and a yellow. And then, oh, now this is a choice, isn't it? And then I would go for... I don't know. I think I'd go for the milky tea. Because you've sort of got a sort of an off-white in there as well, if you wanted to. So you've sort of got sort of everything in there. And that would only cost me now £19.96 is what we're looking at on these, which is beautiful. Remember, if you're a Freedom member as well, you don't pay any postage and package on these either. So, now the Holly Bowl. I'm loving the look at this little holly bowl. This is cute. So this is your holly bowl that we're looking at the moment. Obviously, yours will arrive flat pack, and when you put it together, it will look a little bit like this, which is nice. I'm liking this. But then, once you've put all your colour on it, you can go to town. How beautiful is that? Is this a real candle, Jo?
It is. It's a hand-rolled beeswax candle, another one of the things that I dabbled in for a while, and another craft I recommend people getting into because it's they smell delicious.
Oh, it does. Sorry, you're not getting the candle, but it does smell. Because I was thinking, is this made of paper? Because I can see the texture, and I thought it was a nice little crepe paper that we've made, and it's an actual candle. This is absolutely beautiful. So you're getting something you can create your own, but I can see it because the gap you've got in the middle. You know the candles in a jar with the lid. You know the ones I mean, the big candles in a jar. They would fit lovely in here. Absolutely beautiful. So maybe you're going for the cinnamon smells. Maybe you're going for that sort of midnight. I think it's called Christmas Midnight. I think it's called. Maybe you're going for those sorts of colours. That would look lovely in the centre, just painted. Maybe you do everything in gold, just silver and gold. So you do your little berries. You do your little tiny berries in the gold, and then you do your leaves in the silver maybe. It's entirely up to you. Obviously, you would glue yours together as well. Beautiful. A beautiful little set that you are getting for £9.99. 245292 is your item number for £9.99. Well worth getting a little hold of one of these if I were you. Something else that you always need is a pom-pom loom. Now, your pom-pom loom, it doesn't look much to look at it, I'm not going to lie to you. But what you're getting is all the way down the side you get these little holes. Now, these are not for decorative purposes. This is for the size of the pom-pom that you want to create. So you could do a pom-pom, the full length of this, if you wanted to as well. Obviously, you wrap your string around, wrap around, wrap around, wrap around, wrap around, and tie it off, and then you cut it through the middle, you get yourself a pom-pom. But you can go for really small, if you look where the holes are, to really large that's here as well. So you've got all of these sizes that you've got to make yourself a little pom-pom. It's entirely up to you. Nice little handy gift to have as well. £9.99 is what we're looking at. Your item numbers at the top, 251571 is your item number. Very busy on your pom-pom looms as well. Remember, we're going for mill shops, so you get some fabric. And maybe you want to make fabric pom-poms that we did last time our Joe was in. You can do that once you've got the right tools for the job as well. Something you are absolutely loving as well is artboard. You are getting Craft Yourself Silly MDF artboard, 12 sheets of A4 and 8 sheets of the A5 is what you're getting here. 893303 is your item number. Look at the saving that you're getting on that as well. You're saving £18 is what you're saving for £14.80 for all that MDF board. We've also got some A3 artboards as well. You're getting 6 A3. And you're also getting 4 of the... Joe's just doing her hair, don't worry. And then you're also getting 4 of the A4 boards as well. So maybe you want to make a little folder. Maybe you've got them A3 pages and you don't know how to use them and you're thinking, well, how do I keep these safe? Maybe you go for these. They're good size as well and good thickness. To use. Maybe you use it just as your mat. You know, everyone uses glass mats. Well, maybe you use the A3 as yourself, just a little glass mat that you want to use it for. £14.86. I'll start that again. 182135 is your item number. Now we're busy across the board for 7 a.m. What's the time? 7:43 and 30 seconds if you're checking your watches. Baubles. You're loving the baubles this morning. Now, what are you getting? You are getting 6, okay? 6 of the baubles. So this is what you can create once you put them together. This is what yours will look like. Joe showed you earlier in the hour how easy they are to go together. Literally, you take a piece, you take a segment, and you literally just slot it in all the way around. You take your pin, and then you pop your pin straight through the centre and all the way down, okay? So you push it in all the way down. It's really simple to do. So roughly that would go all the way through to the bottom one, and then you continue. So you put them all in, then put them. Adjo just snaps it off and glues it in. She's a rebel. I know. Lives on the edge. Maverick, some people say. But this is what you can create. And then you can be creating beautiful things that look like this. Look at these bits of vellum that's in there. So you could really fill these out if you wanted to as well. Mix them in with your pom-poms if you want. Look at that. How simple is that? With a bit of white paint, a bit of glitter on the edge and your snowflakes. Or use them for weddings, use them for birthdays, with your flowers, pop lights in them. Different coloured lights, maybe battery-operated lights would look beautiful. Also with these, £9.99 is what we're looking at. 459669 is your item number. We've also been busy for the Star Stacker. This one just here. So we've been busy for the Star Stacker. You're absolutely loving the Star Stacker that we've got on at the moment as well. Pop your battery-operated lights behind there, and now you can have a beautiful lit-up tree if you wanted to. Maybe you haven't got room for a large tree. Maybe you want something smaller just to sit on the mantelpiece. This would look beautiful on the mantelpiece, just sitting there. Just put your gold on. Put your gold and put your glitter. Christmas is all about glitter. Of course it is. Or your fake snow. Fill them with fake snow. Put your glues down and just cover them in fake snow. And then, you know the little characters you can buy, the one ice skating? Like that? It's always like that. I don't know why. You could put them on. So you could create little scenes. Little scenes you could create. 783836 is your item number for these. £12.99 is what we are looking at. Right then, Joe. how are we getting on, or what are we up to? in
We're
fact?
just about to give a bit of detail to our penguin so he doesn't look quite so bland. Just with that stacker,
Yes.
there are 4 stars and each star has 6 points. So 24 points in total. So if you're looking at advent calendars, you'd start with a teeny tiny sweet on the top row, but you could just put a sweet on each of the points.
I like.
So it's
little
multi-point
jewel.
voice.
A little pendant,
Yes.
a little charm.
Yeah. It would also work really well, actually, thinking about it, if you drilled holes in each of the ends of the stars, earrings, little pair of earrings to
That would
keep your
be
earrings
nice.
tidy. All kinds of possibilities. So, back to me penguin, because obviously penguins are the theme of the day. Penguins and stags and everything Christmas. So I've done the basic shape. So we've got his white tummy and his black body.
Yes.
But he looks a little bit kind of sad and sorry for himself. So again, Posca's worked brilliantly over the chalk paint. So just to give him a bit of detail, and I studied some penguins on Google, and apparently this is how a lot of them look. So I'm...
Other search engines are available.
They are indeed.
I can't think of any, but they are. Are there any others?
Is Bing still about?
Is Ask Jeeves still
Ask
going?
Jeeves was one of the very first ones, wasn't
He
it?
was.
I think that might be us showing our age though, Adam.
I remember Ask Jeeves.
So I think that my orange Posca is perhaps running out a bit, but you get the idea with this.
Could you go over, though, if you didn't have a orange Posca pen, could you go over with the orange from the chalk paint?
You can indeedy, yeah. I just find it, if you're doing small detail, I find holding a pen easier than holding a paintbrush. We're all used to holding pens. So for fine detail, I tend to use something like and all a Posca is paint in a pen. But it's just something that we're all very familiar with. So I'm going to use the smaller one here just to define his beak a bit. Looks like I've got more juice inside the smaller one than I have the big one. And I'd go over this a couple of times because obviously I'm going over black. And I think that my paint is still very slightly damp as well. But there we go, he's starting to look a little bit more penguin-like. Now, I got told that he looked like he was glowing with a certain breakfast cereal.
Yes.
On the one that I'd made. I like to make their tummies look a little bit more warm and glowy, and all I do, now that looks like an incredibly bright line to begin with. So a little bit of a yellow line around the top, and then if you add, you know, I've just been doing all of this without my specs on and wondering why it all looked in fuzzy focus. It's very pretty, but I couldn't really see what I was doing. If you take water and bring it up to your line that you've done with your Posca pen, while a Posca is still wet, you can just spread it out a bit, and that gives him a lovely warm glow on his belly. So he looks, and maybe add a bit of orange as well.
Oh, I love it.
He's cute,
Absolutely
isn't
love
he?
it.
He is cute.
Because then with some of your fabrics or leathers that you've got here, you could then do sort of the flipper feet if you wanted to, and that sort of ideas that you could go down. Because you could keep them very two-dimensional if you wanted to pop them on a shelf, or I was going to say next to the fire, but I wouldn't do that idea now, thinking about it. But you could also pop them onto... Oh, thanks. You can do so much. You can do so much with them. And I was thinking about parties as well. If you've got the little ones, and you've got a ball, you could use them for Skittles. Penguin Skittles is what you could play. If you've got a birthday over sort of the Christmas period, you could use them for Penguin Skittles, and you could make a snow ball as the actual ball itself. I'm available for events and weddings if you want me. I'm very cheap as well. But there is so much you can do with a penguin.
A friend of mine suggested that he needs an egg sat between his legs. But if you made an egg-shaped ball for your penguin Skittles, think how confusing that would be, because they're not going to roll in a straight line. So I like that idea. That's my kind of daft party game.
Yes.
And impossible. Right, so he's pretty much painted. I need to give him an eye, and I need to go over the detail again. But there we go. There's a baby penguin to go with daddy penguin over there.
Look, if I put my penguin there...
Shall we bring them together?
Let's bring them together just so we can see socially distanced penguins. Look at this. But just so you can see the different sizes, we're just getting a shock because our director didn't realise we were going to do this. That is the small that you've got, and then... So that is the large and the small. Let's bring the medium in, keeping my distance, and that's the medium. Okay, so they are different, but even with the small, you're still getting a large penguin in there as well. So you're getting an awful lot for your money with these. So I've currently got the medium in my hands. I think they're absolutely amazing. You can do so much with them. But remember, look at me waddling a penguin around. Let me buy Flipper. Just remember though, once you've got the right tools for the job, so if you're going for the paints, it's going to make your job easier, isn't it, Joe, when you're sort of painting them in rather than going, oh, I can't really do this anymore. I'm not. Maybe MDF isn't my thing.
Yeah, I would, if you're going for the set of 6 paints, go for the white and the black as well, because they're your staples and they mean that you can darken or lighten anything that you've got. You're opening up yourself loads and loads of scope if you've got a set of the colours plus the black and the white. So
loving it. We've had photos sent in as well. Thank you very much for sending your photos. We've had it in from our Elaine. Good morning, Elaine. She bought the reindeers last year. Oh, look at that. She said they look great on a mantelpiece.
That's stunning.
Her and a pup. A pup, did you say? Yeah, just checking. Her and a pup are watching with a cup of tea at the moment. She said it's the best channel. Wow.
Of course. There are no other channels, are there?
There are no, this is true. There are no other decent channels out there anymore. I don't mind. I mean, says me, my own personal opinion, as I'm in enough trouble as it is already this week. And I've only started at 7 o'clock this morning. 7:52, and I'm already in trouble. Yeah, no, thank you very much. That is a beautiful little Elaine. Thank you for your email. Thank you for your pictures. Send them on in. When are you back on, Joe? What time are you back on today?
11 o'clock today
11
with
o'clock.
Fiona.
With our Fee. I know, it's me, Fee and Catherine today. Oh, that's what I was meant to say as well. I don't know what time Catherine's on today, but it's her birthday today. It's Catherine's birthday today. She's 97 today. She's on it. Is that her first show at 12? Someone's done well ahead of the day. Today's her birthday, OK? So today's her birthday. So do send it at 12 o'clock. She's on with John at midday for the ODS, which I've got next. So just bombard her with emails. Just send loads of emails of loving for her, bless her. Absolutely love her. She's amazing. Amazing. Anyway, I digress. Paints are what we're talking about. I'm very busy on the paints as well. Though we're talking about the vibrance. The top row, so you're getting your greens, you're getting your orange, your purples, your blues, your reds and your yellows in there as well. Take 30 seconds for me, Joe, to sum up in your words and your words alone what's so good about the vibrant colours. We'll start with vibrance.
Just the fact that they're so versatile and you don't find the vibrant colours in chalk paints. Chalk paints are very traditionally the muted tones. These cover in one coat if you want them to. I prefer to slightly water it down and do 2 coats, and it dries so quickly. It's no bother to do that.
221860 is your item number for your vibrance. Then for your heritage with your pastels. Go on, we've got 30 seconds left. We're limited stock.
My absolute favourite is the pea soup with the lazy pink. Gorgeous colours together.
Limited stock on these now as well. 856622 is your item number for these. Black and white at the bottom.
Your staples. They're going to go with everything. Mix them up with any of the other colours. Off you go.
You are a legend. Thank you ever so much. You'll be back at 11 o'clock this morning with more. I think we're doing a stag. Then, is it a stag we're doing?
Yeah, we'll have a go at the stag.
So don't go anywhere. Send me more of your photos as well. Join me in the next hour for your one-day special. Well, I'll tell you what's coming up in a minute. I told you I would. John next door, he's up next with a cracking little collection, a time-limited offer as well. Then Dolly Dimples. Yes, she's back, our Karen.
Hi, I'm Nikki Hassan and I bring Spellbinders products here to Hochanda. Spellbinders are an American-based company and they have been in the industry for well over 15 years. Spellbinders have always brought us dies with stunning detail, but today you will find tools, dies and stamps within the Spellbinder range. What I love about Spellbinders is their partnership with licensed designers. This always keeps my creativity flowing. I hope to inspire you with lots of hints and tips on how to use your Spellbinder products. So join us for the Spellbinder shows here on Hochanda.
Did you know you can watch Hochanda 24 hours a day, 7 days a week using the Hochanda app on your Amazon Fire Stick for free? Just like your smartphone accesses an app store to add new applications, your Amazon Fire Stick accesses the Amazon App Store to add new applications. By downloading the Hochanda app, you'll be able to access your favourite craft channel on your TV anytime you want to watch. Here's how to do it. Simply turn on your TV and connect your Amazon Fire Stick. If this is your first time using the device, follow the on-screen instructions to connect to the internet and log into your Amazon account. Once set up, you'll need to open the search bar. To do so, simply use your remote circular directional dial to scroll to the search icon and select it. Now simply type Hochanda into the search bar and this will take you to the Hochanda app. All you need to do now is select download, and remember, it's free. Once this is added to your Fire Stick, you can move the app for easy access. Press and hold your home button on any app and then select apps from the menu that appears. Scroll down to the Hochanda app and press the button with the 3 horizontal lines on your remote and select Move to Front. And that's it! You can now watch, purchase and catch up with your favourite shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on your TV whenever you feel crafty.
Fancy some textile therapy? Join us on Wednesday the 29th of July at 6 p.m. to Tuesday the 4th of August at 6 p.m. as we bring you our week-long summer festival of quilting. Tune in as we introduce you to brand new guests as well as all your favourites from the world of sewing and quilting as they showcase and demonstrate an array of exciting and inspirational products for you to enjoy. Would you like to enter our biggest ever prize draw? Complete any purchase during any live show featured within our Summer Festival of Quilting event and you will receive automatic entry. Keep watching the shows as the mega bundle grows. Prizes will be added throughout the week and everything could be yours. The lucky winner will be announced at the end of the 4 p.m. final call show on the 4th of August. Good luck.
Hello, my name's Stuart and I'm the Managing Director of Oakwood Archer. Oakwood Archer is a family-run business and my son and my daughter work very hard with me to bring the best craft items to you in the UK. We specialise in high-quality items brought into the UK from all over the world, including brands like Kaisercraft, Stampendous and Impression Obsession. Working with Hochanda is fantastic for us. It gives us the opportunity to bring all of these brands and all of these products from all over the world direct to you, the crafter in the UK. Our products include stamps, dies, papers, buttons, trimmings, ribbons and album making kits. Just about everything you need to be a good crafter. So please don't miss Oakwood Archer shows on Hochanda.
I know. I asked for the elf costume, but they wouldn't give it me. Oh, good morning. I'd love a little elf costume. How are you? Right. Now, I know our Maggie's keen. She's a big fan. Our Meg is. but she pressed the wrong. Well, she didn't press the wrong button. She's been thinking about him for a while, so we might as well get the introduction straight out the way. It is 8 o'clock. It can only mean one thing. You are watching Hochanda. First of all, let's get that in. You're also watching your one-day special. My name is Adam. For those that are just joining in, we do have a guest here. Yes, a guest that's renowned in the crafting world. He's our very own Frosty the Snowman. He's a jolly, happy soul. He has a corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made of coal. But what he does with his carrot is entirely up to him. It's John. How are you?
Hello, I'm really good. I really feel bigged up now and thinking I'm going to have to do a John Snowman next year, aren't I?
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to do John Snowman next year. Or John the Snowman.
Sam the Elf.
Yeah, no, I'll have to do Sam the Jelly Baby Elf, because Sam is the Jelly Baby logo that we have.
You could have the Jelly
I'll
Baby
have to do him dressed as a bigger version, dressed as an elf, right?
We're there. That's next year's one-day special.
Yes.
So this time next year, tune in. We will be there. But very busy. Right, let me get this straight out, as it were. You know me, I don't mince my words. If I get told off, I get told off. Horses for courses. But very busy at launch. Cracking little launch. You absolutely love the collection. Then our Scott came in. Well, havoc. But very busy. This is our first live hour of the second day. We've got 3 today. You've got me at 8, then you've got Catherine at midday, then I'm back again at 4 with our John to close all the door. Most people are going for the complete collection. The details are on the screen at the moment for the complete collection, and we'll go into more detail of that complete collection as well. You can break it down and go things individually if you want to. It's entirely up to you. You only go where your budget will stretch you to. But 3 flexible payments of £31 and a few more pennies will get you 64 pence to be precise. Will get you everything that you see in front of me. Now I'm going to get it out straight away. Calm down, John. I'm gonna get it out there. We're on extended delivery now. We'll be dispatched from the 14th of August. Now I know what you're thinking. 14th of August. What is this shop they're running here? There is a reason. Now, I could quite easily stand here and give you the reason, but I've got the man standing next to me who brings all this to you. So, John, for the people at home, my one little viewer, why are we on the 14th of August for extended delivery?
We're on the 14th of August because we chased really hard to get these done and made and manufactured in time. With the sort of what's happening, the pandemic that's happening across the world. As everyone knows, the cost of flights have dropped dramatically. The cost of them has gone through the roof. The number of boats coming over and the cost of that has gone up. And we had an option. If we flew this and you could have it now, it would be so much more expensive. It would add something like £1 a die on.
What?
Or we put it on the boat, which should have arrived and isn't. It's delayed a little bit because of what's happening. So we've done it basically for price, to be honest. I'd rather have something a little bit later and cheaper.
And which is true. I'd rather wait for it. We're a long way off Christmas yet, so you're going to get it in time for Christmas, and you're also still going to be the first people to get it. This will not hit the shops until it's hit your doormat. Okay, so you'll still be, if you're still buying, which you are in droves. We are so busy this morning as well. 60% of the stock has already gone. Let's break it down. So you've got the complete collection. Once again, if you're thinking, here we go, oh, I know what's happening here. I bought all this last year. I bought everything last year, and now I've got to buy a brand new collection. Hold your horses, Margaret. For the sheer fact, everything works with last year's collection. Everything will work with the collection next year. Everything will work with stuff that you've already got. And that's what we like about our John, and that's what you're getting value for money. Everything to do with John is value for money, which I think is cracking, because we're all looking after the purse strings at the moment. We have to. But everything that you're getting here, there are sort of technically 2 one-day specials that we've got at the moment. This is your festive frames. So if you bought the circles, is it Sam circles that fit in with these circles?
No, that's Sam circles.
I knew I was too good to be true.
You nearly got it there, Anne.
Nearly there.
Sam circles is the new one.
Yes.
But all of the circle dies I did last year.
That's the one.
So that would be all of the ones that fit within the, and get your words out, John, I can't remember it, the snow globe.
Yes.
All the ones that fit with the bauble will fit in here this year, and all the ones in here will fit in last year's snow globe and last year's bauble. So it takes, those 2 products last year probably had 4 inserts between them. There are 3 more in this one. So you've now got, if you've got those 2, you've got 3 outers, 7 inners. So if you do the, I can't do the maths on that, but you've basically got 3 times 7 times combinations. You've got loads. You've got 21 combinations before you start mixing and matching them all around.
Amazing.
Thank you, the voices in my head for that one. I'm not going to pretend I worked it out. But that's the idea. I designed this collection to be standalone, to be elegant, to be classic, to be quite what I call edited. So it started out this big, and I edited it down to being just the essentials that I felt. So we went, no, won't do that, won't do that, won't do that, brought this in. So you can use it standalone, but if you've got anything of mine from 2018, 2019, they will fit and work with this. And I've also done them so that they are standard sizes. So I was looking at one of the stamps that our lovely Karen's got, and that will fit exactly within the frame, because I've done them to fit what you've already got at home from other makers.
Oh, even better.
So they're based on standard UK sizes, so they fit with what we've already got.
That's really, so now it opens the floodgates again for the sheer fact what you've already got, your crafty stash at home, you can now use in your crafty stash that's now here that we've already got. So what are we getting? So you're getting the beautiful outer frame that you get with the 2 different things that you've got on the inside. So you can have a continuous if you want, because this follows on from the pattern in the background. You can change that inner circle for the stags if you want to do in the little deer that we've already got there as well. And then you've also got your half circle, but this is 2 different dies in there. So you've got this, the scene of the village, and then you've also got Santa Claus as well, which is already in there, which I think is a beautiful little touch, because you can use that Santa Claus in other collections that you've already got as well.
You can. It will fit in with your stamps. It will fit in with everything that we've done in the past. So it will work together. And again, because everything's a separate die, you can use them separately. So here, this is just the centre circle from the Sam Circles, but the outer frame is from the Calling Angels.
I think it's beautiful.
So they work together. Actually, that's from the next bundle, the frame, but the middle has been used and fits again. Everything's designed to fit together.
There is so much. You always know with John when you've got a good collection. For the sheer fact, we have thousands of samples back here.
More on the back. There's another box full of them down there and another box here.
Just look at what you can create. Remember, so if you're going for the complete collection, you've now got the best of both worlds, because you can now create everything that you're seeing here, from finishing touches to poinsettias that, yes, you've already got, but now you can add to the poinsettias, to the beautiful stags cut in the beautiful cardways that we've also got on the show as well, the foiled glitter card, one not to be missed, shop ahead of me on the website, with the touches of snow that's already on there. Well, better with rehearsal. Right then, let's press on, and then we've got your Calling Angels on here as well. So once again, you're getting banners in there. You're getting a beautiful flourish around the edge, which is what I like necessarily. Doesn't have to be for Christmas if you don't want it to be as well, which is what I like about John, what you've done, that you don't necessarily have to use it for Christmas.
No, you don't. The angels in there are perfect for using for christenings, for confirmations, you know, for lots of other events. You know, there are so many things that you can do with these, and they're designed, as you can see there, that's cut into the card. I've not used the outside line on it, and then just glittered it from behind. So there's so much more that you can actually do with it, with the way that it's been designed. And what I always wanted were 2 angels facing. So I always wanted the ability to have the 2 angels facing the left and right.
I like this.
But again, they will fit in, and they will design so they will fit in again what we did last year. They fit in the frame will fit that. But you're getting so much in there.
I found the boards I was looking for earlier. I knew they were here somewhere, I just couldn't find them. So you're getting so much, and then, well, now, the sentiments are, on their own, are cracking. For the sheer fact, I need to be an octopus in this show. For the sheer fact, there is so much. Let me show you them on their own first. So these are just cut out just as they are, okay? So if you just want to use them like this, so you maybe just want to use happy, merry, special, joyful, magical Christmas. Christmas in 2 different fonts as well, large and small, which I also like, because then you can mix and match them. But then, was it a challenge that you give to your friends to come up with as many sentiments as they could?
It was, and I said, would you do me a massive favour, because I'm beginning to run out of, there's so many ideas I've got with these sentiments and I'm running out of time. So I gave them a wodge of card and the dies and said, see how many you could come out with. and they stopped at 70.
70.
And the idea of this was to be the most flexible, hopefully the most flexible sentiment set you've got. Easy to lay out, easy to match together, and I'll be showing that in the first demo. But you can see here, because you've got Wishing and Ewer, Magical and Christmas, 4 dies, you can put that whole sentiments together. But wishing you a wonderful Christmas, wishing you a Merry Christmas, wishing you a special Christmas. You can tailor your sentiments to exactly what, I should have put some tabs on there, shouldn't I? But you can tailor your sentiment to who you're sending it to. There are people who don't celebrate Christmas.
This is true.
And here you can actually just have a very special New Year. You can go with, rather than just Happy New Year, which is all we ever get.
Yeah.
You can really build something different, but you can tailor it to each person individually, and all you do is put those dies down and cut them, and all the little pieces fall out. But normally with stencil sentiments, or stencil dies, they're very big and blocky. Remember the old helix rulers?
Yeah,
where you colour round and you got so many big gaps. I've made the gaps between them as small as possible, so you hardly see that they are stencils.
They're amazing, and they still go on, and there's still another 3 pages, I think, here, of what you can go for. You're getting all of this for 2 flexible payments of £24.99, or if your budget will go for that large bundle as well. Look, they're still going. Happy Special Christmas in there. So everything will be in here, £49.97. You can make all of these, is what you're looking at now. And if you're thinking, well, that's all well and good, but I'm loving them. I absolutely love them, but I want a little bit more. Bear with me. There is more to come as well. So, set 1 that you're looking at the moment, if your budget will only go for set 1, go for set 1. If you've got other things in the past, everything that's going to fit there. Set 2 that we've got as well on the show is your poinsettia set. Now, the poinsettia kit that you're getting here, once again, is a stunning, stunning little set, because you're getting more than just the poinsettia. Yes, it will work with what you've already got, but this is a bundle and a half, because it will take you through every season of the year. For the sheer fact you are getting your poinsettias in here that work wonders with the flowers that we've also got on the show. Just cut alone, they could be really anything, they could be any time of the year, but then it's this bit that I absolutely love, that you're also getting your leaves in there. Now, once again, it doesn't have to be Christmas if you don't want them to be, but it's this next one I like. Then you're also getting your twigs. Now, I like the twigs for the sheer fact you can do so much with these alone. If you turn them this way, they could be trees in autumn. You do a set of them. You put them underwater, we're now talking coral. And all you're started with a set of twigs. 21 dies in total is what you are getting with these, but it's when you add them to your collections is when they come to life.
It is. They were designed to work with my classic or elegant poinsettia. I can never remember what I actually called it in the end, from 2018, because my attitude has always been, I don't believe that we should be putting out a new poinsettia die every Christmas. You know, once you've done one and you're happy with it, well, how can you change it? So what I've done is made a new coverage that will actually cover the existing one that people have got, and I know so many people have got that. I even know the code in my head. It's JNDCC017, and it's the only one of my dies I actually memorised and know the code, because so many people have asked for it, so many people have got it. You can use it on its own and it's beautiful, but if you have got the classic poinsettia, then it does fit with that on top perfectly, and it allows us to take out of the drawer something we've had for 2 years and use it again. And to me as a crafter, that's really important. And then in this one, you can see this is the poinsettia pinstripe frame which is in this set. But what you're getting with that is it's the same pinstripe poinsettia, so again they will sit on top. You've got the solid for behind, it will work so well. I'm going to demo that card in the second demo.
That is beautiful.
Just to show how to do it.
Then just use them as corners. That way, Adam. Just use it as a corner if you want to, which is absolutely stunning. There are so many finished samples. I could spend an hour just showing you the samples that I've got here as saved. Now, take your saving from here, £5 from here and £5 from here. Okay, so we take them savings, so that's £10 saving we've got so far. I'll then give you another £5 saving on top of the complete bundle. So where this says you're saving £5, in fact you're not. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to tell you, but just £5 is what you're actually saving on this. Okay, so £5 from here, £5 from here, and then another £5 saving for 3 flexible payments of £31.64 today is what you're looking at. 659226 is your item number for that large collection. Now, something else that you're loving on the show as well are the stamens that we have on the show. You are getting a huge amount, and the colour variety in here are beautiful. We've grouped them together in a little vase, and my word, that would look lovely on the centre of a table with a few candles around the outside. You're getting £12.99. 600-426 is your item number for this set of stamens as well, and would work wonderfully with your Christmas cards that you've already got. Your glitter card now. There's glitter card and there's glitter card. This is the next level of glitter card as what we're looking at the moment. So you're talking about 50 sheets of non-shed. Okay, non-shed glitter card. The reason it's non-shed is the sheer fact it's sort of like a little foil that goes on the top. John will go through all this, the details about it, but basically the long and short of it is you can use it, you can ink on top of it, you can use it as use it as normal paper is what I'm basically saying. Use it as your normal cardstock, but you're going to get those beautiful glitter finishes for it. £24.95. 879035 is your item number. I'm giggling because they're trying to position me where I need to stand for the demos, and I was trying to talk and walk and look where I was trying to stand at the same time.
That's like trying to juggle with jelly, isn't it? Trying to control
where
that.
Do they want me to stand? I'm not moving.
Yeah.
But I was swaying. That's why. Right then, what are we up to first, John?
Right, so what I thought I'd do is I'm going to show you how to work the sentiments and how a different way. So I wanted to show as we go through the shows different ways we can use the same thing. So last night I showed you how to make a frame from this. This time I want to show you how we're going to cut it in. But what I have done is every single demo that I've got, and I will tell you if there's anything sort of quick that I'm doing, I've also filmed as a video. Nice. So that you don't have to worry, because I know people sort of say after the show, oh, I missed that bit, and could you show that bit again? So this card, there is a video on YouTube already showing you how to do it as well. So it basically means you don't have to pay as much attention, which I always think is useful. Yeah, because I always find at home, I'm watching a show, it's like I'm waiting for the LeBlanc tomorrow. So, you know, I'm watching a show and I miss what they're doing because I'm on my phone ordering something.
Well, that's the thing,
so
and then we break up the demos because we have to give our little bits out. So
yes.
It's good to know.
So what I wanted to do is, so that's there. So what I've done is I've just cut a piece of white card. This is a piece of the white crystal card that we do, to 5.5 by 7.5. And with the Calling Angels frame, you'll see it has a separate outside line and a separate inside line. To me, that's really, really important, because it means that we can cut this pattern in and it won't just cut off the edges. It gives you ultimate flexibility. So what I can do is to just put that down onto my piece of card I've already cut and don't have to use any more dies. So I'm just going to tape that down, and what I said this last night, but remember, your roller comes through as a sleeping policeman, and we know when we go at a sleeping policeman at speed we jump. So like that bit there won't cut.
Okay.
Because your rollers will almost jump over it, they'll get a second. So if you can, always rotate it, so your rollers pull down like you drive at a sleeping policeman at an angle if you can. Think the same with your die cuts. And what it'll do is, it means that you'll get a lot longer cut. So I'm going to run that through, but I have already done one, to be honest, to speed it up, because it's really boring to have to watch.
It's never, you're never boring, John.
When it's cut, this is what I've got. So I get that beautiful pattern all the way through there. But again, although that's a snowflake, you could use that all year.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah.
I can also see like a little reindeer face in it.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
If you coloured him in brown.
There is, yes, definitely. It's something so different. But what I thought we'd do now is we're going to build a sentiment for this one.
Okay.
So, what we're going to go with, we've got a lot of space. So I'll tell you what, let's do it the other way up this time. So, how about we go with Wishing You. So all I need to do this is find Wishing You. Where are we? Get the right one. missing it. Just know, honestly, I know where all these are, and then you get so sort of nervous, you miss the wrong, you miss the thing, or you add a bit in.
I can't even help you because I can't see.
No, I know, and I can't find it. There we go. So wishing. So I'm going to go with wishing you a magical, because I love the magical one. It really is.
Once again,
magical, and I think we'll go. Should we go New Year?
Yeah. Wishing you a magical New
Why
Year.
not? So we're going to wishing you a magical New Year, and these were designed so that the letters are actually spaced in the middle, and they were designed to come down. So all I have to do, because if you look there, that's not right, to get them so they fit right, is to put the first one in evenly. So I've got an even border all the way around.
Okay.
Yeah. Take that one down. Then the next one, I butt up to that. So they touch, and I get an even space on both sides. Yeah?
Yeah.
And take that. I take the next one, which again is bigger, because you can't see them and you can't see through, but it doesn't matter. I then go that, and I butt it up and make sure it's evenly spaced on both sides. Take that down. And take New Year, and again do exactly the same. Just butt it up to that, make sure it's evenly spaced, and take that down, and that's it.
Oh my
And that will make
words.
sure that all of those are centred, like you would do on a computer where you press the centre button,
Yeah.
and that they're evenly spaced in the lines across. So all the work has been done for you, and that's what I
like.
wanted to
You
get.
can really just go to town now. And
Yeah,
you know,
you
as
could
long as they all
build-
butt up and you've got that beautiful border around them, you know it's all going to match.
Yeah, it's all going to work. And what I'm doing is, you can see, I'm running them this way. Again, sleeping policeman, jump, 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 jump. Let them pull down that way. So we're just going to cut those through. So I'm just going to run those. So I want to show you the frame. You can see there, all those bits come out.
Oh, look at that.
Because I did it, even these difficult ones, that you'd expect those not to.
But yeah,
You'd expect those because they've gone in, but we've gone in at an angle, yeah? So, just caught it in time. Just moved my machine over a little bit, because that nearly went on the floor, which is my classic. But then all I have to do is take those off, and you can see there, we've got wishing, and you can. And the idea is the dies have been designed so that the pieces are left in the paper, not in the die. And the idea is so that you could put that down onto some low-tack tape and
pull them
push
out.
the letters out and have them the right space. So that you've got that double. So I could actually, I've already sort of spoiled it now, but I could put tape on that, peel it off, and then I could have got all of that lettering as well, so you can still use the waste on it.
Which is good, because then once again, if you want to start paper piecing or things like that, like you want to go a little bit more intricate, and you think, well, actually, I could paper piece all the letters back in, cut it twice out of different cardstocks, and you're going to get that different look. I think this is absolutely beautiful.
I love these, and I think they're just so much more delicate than I've seen before. So
There's something very storybook-esque about it as well.
there is. So I've got one more quick bit to do. So
all
what
right,
I
don't
want
rush.
to do is I want to put behind that frame, I want to put some red. Yeah? But that looks very flat. So I want a piece in there to be of the gold.
Okay.
But I don't want to waste this beautiful waterfall glitter card.
Now, this is something
I
else.
adore this. I mean, it literally feels like silk. I gave a piece to Karen this morning, and she's like sat there stroking it, and she went, mine, and ran off with it. But what I'm going to do is just use, if I use the inside die that comes with the frame, it means that I've got a piece that will just fit in the middle, but also I've got another piece to go with the frame that will fit exactly, so I'm getting double bubble out of it rather than wasting it. So I'm just going to run that through if there's something you want to run through quickly.
I'm going to show more samples. I'm going to get through as many of those samples as we can. Oh, I knew I opened this morning by it's an exploding box, Baker, so it's going to be slightly difficult to do, but it is amazing. It's a cracking little box. So are we ready? Look at that. And on the inside, you've got the little angels that's in there already in the centre in there. The poinsettia flowers around the bottom as well. Once again, don't just think cards with these sorts of things. There is so much more that you can achieve when you get this home. I will bring this to me. When you get this home, for the sheer fact, you get things like your banners in there as well, which you didn't have to do if you didn't want to, but
No.
We're now talking birthdays, we're talking christenings, we're talking weddings as well.
There's so much more you can do with it. I wanted absolutely every piece to be something that you could use as much as possible, you could use all year round. I hate this as a designer, the idea that I've created some dies and I've designed something and you make 1 or 2 cards with it and then you put it away and file it away. I want my dies to be out on people's desks and thinking, oh, that would make the most beautiful birthday card. I mean, again, steal one in from the pile in no man's land, so I'll keep this over here. Nothing in earth says that that is Christmas.
No, that could be anniversary.
That could be anniversary, silver anniversary, change the colour, make it, you know, go for emerald or ruby or anything like that. Change your sentiment in the middle, and don't worry, sentiments for every day in this are coming.
Just saying.
The same size, but that was the idea, was that you could use it all year round.
A magical birthday, magical anniversary. They are on their way, but you'll be ahead of the curve because you'll already have the magical parts of them. So you'll already have those little bits, so you'll be one step ahead. So you can start creating as well. Your one-day special, very busy on its own now as well. Predominantly, everyone's going for the large bundle, but if your budget will only stretch to the smaller bundle, go for the smaller bundle. If that's what your budget will go to. Don't let me poke or prod you in ways you don't want to be poked and prodded. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to get you the best possible deal, and obviously there's a £15 saving on that large bundle. But with this one, you're getting a £5 saving, which is still cracking, and the size of the dies that you're actually getting here is really, really phenomenal as well, because if we look at the boards that John's done for me, you can see how you can cut them in and out. Let's start with that one first. Let's go back to basics. So we cut them as it is. This is some circles we're looking at now. So you cut them as they are, okay? Just cut out a beautiful aperture card there. Maybe you turn it into a shaker card. Leave with the circle in. Maybe you pop your sentiments on this circle here. Alternate around. You've got the card and then you've got the circle on the inside. Remember, you're getting all these dies. And then you can layer them up so you get that perfect... It looks like there's no dies there, but you've lined all this up and it works wonders, so you can't even see where the joins are. Then, in theory, the waste that you would normally throw away, you can now use for your mats and layers. You get that little Santa in there as well. Let's go to town. Now let's start really thinking about what we can achieve. So now we put the stags in there. You do the stags, maybe a brown card for the depth of the trees, and you put a little bit of fake fur on there on the little deers. You've got a touchy-feely card that everyone's going to want to achieve. Then you've got the little snow scene in here of a little village. You do it in black. You could do a silhouette village, put your little colours around the background. You've got a sunset, you've got a sunrise. Then you can go in and you can also go out as well, so you can see the difference that you've already achieved here. You've got ready-made toppers ready to go already. There is so much more. I could talk an hour alone with a set of boards and one set of dies. But then we'd get no demos in. But you could. This is how the ideas that you can conjure up, and that's only one die set that you're getting in that large bundle. Remember, you're also getting the calling angels in there. And you're getting your sentiments as well. 2 flexible payments of £24.99. 296887 is your item number. Sorry, John.
No, that's okay. That's perfect, 'cause it's given me time to... So what I've got then, really simple. I've made a card blank.
Yep.
Yep, and I've added on some mats and layers, but again, this gold layer has had the guts cut out of it. So this piece is actually being cut out of that gold piece using the outside frame.
Waste not, want not.
I put some more of the silver on. I've cut the middle out of the red using the dies in the set. So everything on this has been done either by hand cut or using the dies in that one set.
So in theory, you're getting 2 cards of one.
Yeah,
now.
and that's you've got bits. I always like to do... I make one card, and the pieces that are left over, I start to make my second card with. I've got a classic example of that for later on, where I've actually got 2 cards out of one sort of set of cut. So I've got my gold panel. I'm going to add my waterfall in, but you can see then how that sentiment then comes to life.
Look at that.
Yeah, but can you imagine trying to stamp that and heat emboss it?
Oh, you never do.
Do you know, the chances of me getting that straight are literally 0, I would say. They really genuinely are. So I'm going to grab a little bit more foam tape just to give me more dimension, because if you can't do it on a special Christmas card,
When can you?
then when can you? Exactly. So we'll just put that on, and then all I'm going to do, take that one off.
You put a bit of acetate over the front, and then you can make cracking little shaker cards.
Yes.
But you only see a bit of the detail in the back, but you've got the sentiments there with the shaker card element behind it as well.
It just doesn't end. So there we've got the wishing you a magical new year. So all I need to do now is I've got some poinsettias that I've already made up with the stamens in.
Okay.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of the twigs.
We've got the stamens on the show as well. Shop ahead on the website, the detail. Oh, they're on the bottom of the screen for you, the stamens are.
So what I did with the twigs is, normally I always mirror. So if one goes left, I do the identical one going right for leaves. With twigs, I really felt that was wrong, because you wouldn't get two twigs going in opposite directions that were the same size. But what I've done is still mirrored it, so that one goes to the right, that one goes to the left, but it's a different design. On the next size down, one goes to the right, one goes to the left. Yeah, so you could build these up and make yourself a sort of Christmas wreath across the top. There's then the next size down, which again, one goes to the left, one goes to the right, but they're different. And the same with the smallest. One goes to the left, one goes to the right, so that you can build it up. So the idea was that every single one of all 8 of them are different, but they still mirror.
So they're the
so
same
that you've
but
got a
different,
spray.
as it
They're
were.
the same but different, yeah. But because of the hand drawing. So what I'm going to do is just going to tape these down. You would probably be a little bit more careful with your card at home. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, should have taped these down before. But just to show you. But always with things like this, tape them down. Yeah? So always tape them down, because if you don't, they will slide, they will cross in your machine,
We don't want that.
and that's when you ruin a die. So I'll run those through if there's something you want to run through.
Our complete collection now, I'm just hearing it's 65% of the complete stock has now already gone. So 65% of the stock, and we had a vast amount of stock here on the show. 659226 is your item number. Remember, you're getting all the dies that you see in front of me as well. 54 dies in total is what you're getting for 3 payments of £31.64, or a one-off payment of £94.93. Brand new, launched last night. Something else that launched last night as well, which has been extremely busy, and it's one of those things, the minute you share a glitter card to a presenter, you think, oh no, here we go, I'm going to be coated, and I'm going to be finding it around the house for years, because it goes everywhere. But with this, I feel quite comfortable of standing here, stroking it, showing you how smooth it is, showing you not it's going to go anywhere, and there's nothing. Not a hint, not a sparkle. It's on my clothes, it's in your eyebrows, it's in your hair, it's in your car, it's in the boot. You have a shower, it's all over that. You're like, where's it all coming from? I only touched it once. But now, you've got something extra special. You are getting 50 sheets in total. And if I can show you the colourways, so the blues, you're getting 2 blues in this. Well, why do I need 2 blues? Because look at the colourways that are in there. That is stunning. From that, your blues, we can now start talking about your golds and your silvers. But you get sort of that, it reminds me of, you know, the angel hair that you can get?
Yeah, we called that one waterfall because it has a waterfall effect running down it. And I absolutely, as soon as we saw that, we absolutely loved it. I've actually asked them already, what other colours can we get the waterfall in?
It is, but then you go to sort of your staples, as it were. This one I absolutely love. I think it's an amazing colour. I would like a wallpaper out of this.
Yeah, the black is beautiful, but what you see is, in the black, you're seeing sort of little bits of sparkle. They're all light refracted. There is nothing but black in that. The next colour is graphite, and that is the black mixed with silver. So the little reflections you're seeing in that are silver. So although you look at that black and think, oh, there's little bits of silver in it, there's nothing. If you look at it, it's
No, it's
pure
not, it's
black.
pure
It's
black.
light refraction. But then we go down to the blue silver, which is again, so that is silver with a little bit of grey in it
Oh, that's stunning.
added. Then you've got the pure silver, which is just high shine. And then you've got the white. And this is so soft and subtle. If you get the right light, it glitters and glistens. But we've had this made super smooth and almost as if there's nothing to be seen, because you can stamp on this and you can ink this, meaning you can make whatever colour glitter card you want.
Oh my
But when you
word.
first get it, you'll open the pack and think, oh, there's nothing on that. When it's made up, it's such a soft, beautiful colour, it offsets the other glitter cards. Because I found when I put normal white, sort of smooth card with glitter card, it argues.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, it's too flat. When I put the white, soft, subtle glitter card
there.
with it, it blends in and you sort of see it better.
Look at the colour. 65% of the stock has now already gone. But look at what you can achieve when you get it home as well. I think that is absolutely beautiful. Use it all together. Then you've got... Oh, I love this little snowfall. Because you've got the snowfall so you can see the landscape, but then when you shake it... Hang on, bear with, caller. You've got the joyful in there. So you've got the joyful, but then when you shake it... Oh, I love this. I could play for hours. Absolutely love it. But it just shows you how the glitter cards all work together. There's something about Christmas and a shaker card, isn't there? I think they're absolutely... This shows off the white perfectly. So you see the white that we've got in there? That is the white border. Now you can also see the shimmer on this border here, but you're thinking, well, where's that colour? Well, this is the colour that John's achieved. By using the colours that we've also got on the show, you can now blend on top of your card that we've already got. So you can take the white and you can turn that white into whatever colour you want, but you're going to get that hint and sparkle behind. The sparkle and shine. There's something mesmerising about a glitter card that everyone wants to go up and touch. You just want to go up and go, ooh, yeah, ooh. And now it's non-shed. Whenever they do stand at your mantelpiece while you're getting a piece of Battenberg cake or that Christmas pud out the oven, you know it's not going to go everywhere. Very busy across these £24.95, 879 035 is your item number. Now, these are stunning. I'm going to take them out just so you can see the colourways that you've already got in there. I thought these were tied together, but they're not. How beautiful are they? But if you start mixing those with your glitter cards, you see how it works for weddings now? I'm thinking weddings, I'm thinking birthdays, invitations, I'm thinking parties. You start using these, don't just think Christmas. They're not Christmas at all. You can do so much more with them. Putting them down now. Very busy on these as well. £12.99 is what we're talking about. 600,426 is your item number. I absolutely love this snow. It reminds me of being on stage. Are we going to John now? Oh, we're doing the snow as well. Okay. Well, I was just going to stand here. It's like the brushes. This is super, super fine. This is what we used to use. Well, it feels the same as what we used to use on stage where we wanted that professional snow flurry.
It is.
Oh, that's why
it is. That's where that's how we started sourcing it. Last year we did a 2mm, which was more window display. This year we asked about a 1mm, and the 1mm is what they actually use, as you say, on stage and in films and things, to give you that proper snow-like look and feel. So whether you glue it all together, put it in shaker cards,
I love this.
It is just absolutely beautiful. But it's got such amazing, it's got depth to it. If that makes sense, it's not glitter.
No, it's
and if you notice,
really
you're
not.
using it because it's actually made, I believe, of chewed up plastic.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the special sort of milling process they use, but you've noticed
love
you've got none on your clothes or anything.
No, I think it's
because it's
amazing.
not static, and that's just come straight out of the bag. But you get so much; it's just amazing.
You do get an entire bagful. This is going to last you an awful long time. You get a big, big bagful, but then you also get the pots included as well with this. You're getting 12 of the pots. So maybe you fill 3 with the snow. Now, am I right in saying you give a little exclusive last night to our
Yes.
Scots? That these are going to be coming in handy towards the end of August.
They are, because I originally did mine. I originally bought this on by mistake because I put my pollen in it.
Okay.
When we did the pollen, and I got shouted at because everyone was ringing up and saying, can we get those? And you couldn't. We were out of stock of it. So it's come back into stock. We reordered it specially, and I thought it was perfect with the snow, so I've got 2 of them in there. But what I've actually done, so I decamp my snow because that's a lot easier to use than out of the bag. But what I've done is I've ordered myself 2 more of these, because for something that's coming at the end of August. Brand new from Izink, and it's beautiful, and the value is crazy on it. And one of the bits on it that I didn't even say is just so different and revolutionary, it's amazing. But you need to, so you will need at least one of these to decant down to make it more usable what's coming.
So get ahead of the curve, but 3/4 of the stock now has already gone on your artificial snow as well. Right then, I'm going to stand here and play with the snow. Why? Blending brushes as well, busy as normal. You know the blending brushes are all there as well. We're going to go down to our John for more demonstrations as well. You're getting 5 brushes for £12.99. These are busy and busy and busy every time we bring them onto the shows. Very, very busy. £12.99, 628871 is your item number. Right, and John, sorry to keep chipping in. We're going to stay with you now.
That's okay. That's why I said there's a video. If you missed any bits on this, that's what it's been done for. So what you've got is, I've taken my brown leaves, and you would never normally think to use brown on a card for Christmas or New Year, but it really works. So I've splayed them out, and you can see how they work being mirrored, but different each one. So these were designed with longer sort of stamens, if you think, longer sections at the end, so that you could glue it all down first to give you a basis. And then I've already made some of the poinsettias using, so when I get some glue out of this, you've gone and turned yourself off again. I really wish I'd gone back to my German supermarket one.
No.
Rather than these
I've got
posh
them at
ones.
home, they're still in the box.
But what I've done is I've made them up using the classic poinsettia and the new one this year. But I've put the stamens through the middle of the gold, and what you get in the stamens, a bunch comes and you get 6 bunches, but there are 12 heads on each bunch.
So you get a lot.
So you're actually getting 6 individual flower centres, and so for the smaller ones I actually cut them down. You can see here I've actually cut one into bits, so I've just got 3 little pieces in there.
Oh, okay.
So instead of wasting one on the smaller ones, I didn't bother. I just used that. But you just push them through. We put that on. So we've got our little collection of flowers there. And then because you've got the smaller twigs, all we have to do, these were designed then, and this is what florists do, and this is to me what makes flower arrangements look so much more real, is we add little bits in just to fill in the gaps. Just into the flowers, and that's why you'll find, because most people would say at first, well, why has he put lots of little twigs in? And the idea was so that you can do that. You can get those in. So if I hold that one up, if I've made it the right way up, but you can see you've got that all pulled together. But that's magic. Wishing you a magical new year. But you could, at some point, hold off. You could make that, and you could have wishing you a magical birthday.
Yeah.
Once you've got the one that says birthday on it.
Which will be coming soon as well.
Yes.
So remember, you're going to be ahead of the curve. Once you've got your dies, you know they're all going to work. We know what we're talking about. We're talking about John next door. We're talking about how John, and he only brings stuff to the television that he likes himself. And it's all, we've had a nice email as well. Leslie, she says a very big thank you to John. The hints and tips you give are invaluable. And whether you're new to crafting or you're experienced, you can always learn something new with you.
Oh, bless. Thank you.
That's from our Leslie.
Oh, that's really lovely. Thank you, Leslie.
It is.
That is so sweet.
It is true what our Leslie's saying, and obviously I have to. I'm not allowed to be biased. I have to sit on the fence with everything. But I had a little go this week of a little bit of crafting.
You did. I was very, very impressed.
I had 30 minutes spare while I waited for the dishwasher because I had a long list to get through, and if I didn't finish the long list, Adam gets in trouble. So I was only on bullet point number 2 of 10 on my list, and I thought, you know what? Blow it. I'm going to sit down. I've got 10 minutes. I'm going to have a little go, and I did, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. I had you on my phone. I was watching what you were doing. I'm sort of crafting along with you, and it is true. Everything you do, you break it down amazingly for the sheer fact you've done all the hard work for us. Oh. You've cut all the corners already with all the dies. You've cut the corners to the fact that when you get them home, everything that you do and everything you want to achieve is always going to look professional. Because you haven't got a pither, as it were, and there's no other way of saying it. You haven't got a pither back going, well, I have that little bit there, or I need to cut that into that now. You don't need to. The whole collection has been done for you, so you can just get it out of the box, run it through your machines, and you're going to get professional quality every single time. We've got an update on the snow. It's just gone limited stock. So if you want the super fine magical snow, it's now gone limited stock. I feel like Frosty the Snowman. Look at me. It's gone limited stock. Remember, you get the carry case as well, and you also get all the little bundles that we've already got. It's going to go limited stock. Very busy across the board. Right then, John, I'm back with you till the end of the show.
Right. So what I thought I'd use now is the poinsettia frame. So, and I think one of the things that one of the reasons why I do and make things as easy as possible is because I'm lazy. I'm a lazy crafter. I want things done easily. I want them done the best way. So this is using the poinsettia frame. And what I've done with this, all I've done, this again, doesn't cut the outside. There's nothing more annoying to me. I first got into the craft industry because I'd worked out a way to do an old die from a different company, which had got an outside line. I'd worked out a way to stop it cutting the outside line. And one of the big names in the industry actually messaged me and said, can you tell me how you've done that? Oh. And that started the conversation that got me into the industry. So that's always annoyed me. So you always find it's very rare I put an outside line on. But the idea was I designed this one. So you've got a beautiful poinsettia frame. Now this went through, this is the 3rd iteration of this. Showing me big words.
Right, it's a big word, isn't it?
Because the first one didn't work.
Okay.
And the second one wasn't right either. So I will explain in a moment, but the other thing I wanted to explain, it has behind it these pinstripe poinsettias here. Yeah? Now, they look lovely, and it's lovely as a floating frame, but I want to be able to put a different colour just behind the poinsettias. Okay. So you've got this die included. Oh, amazing. So this die, and what I would say with this is using some of the white glitter card, but you'll see how nice that works. So I'm going to tape that on. But the idea is, of course, put that in one corner, put it in the other corner, and there's an actual cut through for you to colour in. To actually start another card, and that almost looks like a rose with leaves.
It does.
So you get more from it. So I'm going to cut that as well at the same time. But it was just making use of the middle to make sure that you could actually cut this out. But I'm going to run that through. But this is what happens when you cut that twice. What you'll get is, I've glued it on, so it fits exactly. So you've got that beautiful frame with these little corners. Yeah.
See, that alone is amazing.
It's a beautiful frame. If you want a very quick Christmas card, get a card blank, 5x5, 6x6, cut that into it. Stick some glitter card inside, write Happy Christmas on it, and you're done. It's that simple. But the original one of this, these 2 lines here, which you can't see on the black as well, they emboss. They actually originally cut out, and it made it so weak that it wouldn't lay flat.
Ah, okay.
So, you know, everyone thinks, oh, you get it right. No, trust me, I do not get it right first time.
It goes back to what I was saying earlier as well. It goes back to the sheer fact that you try, and you will not bring it to the TV until you're happy with it yourself.
No. Now, there's a lot of detail on this. So I'm just going to grab out, where did I put it? Oh, grab a spare piece. There's a lot of detail on this. Okay. Yeah, on these 2 pieces here. So I've checked, and I'm using 300 GSM card. So that's not fully gone through. So all you do, put a shim on and run it through again. Oh, okay. Always check the back first to make sure that it's working. So we're just going to run that. But you can see here, this is the point where, if I put that onto there, I think that's beautiful as it stands. So stamp a sentiment there, put another one in the other corner, and there's another card. It's like a wedding invitation, that, to me. Yeah, it's like a filigree section from a wedding invitation.
Reflex off.
caught it in time again.
You did. You're doing well. It is. And that's the thing. Just because we're talking Christmas and we're in a Christmas event, necessarily don't always see Christmas. Because there is so many more things that you can use these for.
Right, so I know for a fact now I spend, and I know we haven't got enough time on the show, so I'm going to sit there, but you can see all these bits. Something you can cover while I poke quickly.
Yeah, we've had a sellout.
Oh.
The snow, our artificial snow and pot holder has now sold out. Okay, so our artificial snow and little pots has now sold out. So I don't know if I can get any more. It's a conversation we'll have with John at the end of the hour, but it's now gone. Okay, so if you are after it and you think, oh, just check back at 12 o'clock if I was you. Check back at 12. We may be able to get some more, honestly, but it would be on extended delivery again. I can't tell you now because genuinely we do not know. We've got to wait for the people to get in who don't start work till 9 o'clock.
Oh no, they do.
Oh, do they?
Oh, they do. Crafts 2 is usually Peter will be in the office from 7:30.
Oh no, I was talking about our people.
Oh right, I'm going to say no. I know Crafts 2 work extremely hard. Peter will be in the office from 7:30, 8 o'clock, sometimes 6:30 on a show day.
Bless him.
Yeah, we've had conversations at 6:30 in the morning before, and he's actually been in the office, and they go work weekends and everything. They really feel they work so hard to make sure that they get everybody to get everything out as much as possible and as quickly as possible.
Oh, no, I like this. But no, so as soon as our people get in,
yes,
they will talk to your people who've probably been sitting there in the office, bless him, till 6:30.
Yeah, waiting for a call.
Waiting for a call.
But no, he's fine. So all I've done, I've taken one side off, and I have used a thick cover. You see how that's cleared out?
It's beautiful, though.
So what I'm going to do, for speed, I'm going to use some spray glue. I would normally use my Craft Artist glue glaze. In fact, because this is a super strong, quick grab glue that it's on, and I make no pretense about this. So I'm going to try and do this very, very quickly because the voices in my head are telling me to hurry up. It's not the same voices as you have. I just have my own voices. Do you have your own voices?
Yeah. Oh, I have them as well.
Yeah. It's my mother's voice.
Oh.
Yeah, so I've not unsealed that. So basically, I would just put that on, but it's a flat glue, so it works really well. But for speed, I'm going to use spray glue into the spray box that they make me stand in that they don't anymore. They used to make me stand in a box.
Giveaway.
Used to make me stand in a box. At the old studio, I ruined one of the studio floors with spray glue and all the bits and everything, literally took the surface off.
So they made you stand in a box?
So I used to stand in one of the buddy boxes to demo.
Now, obviously,
so all the bits go in. Then the health and safety officer came in one show and went, you can't do that anymore. Wow. But can you see there how we've suddenly got that pop?
I love that.
Of colour. So what I wanted to show you, and I know I'm going to think, but that allows us to have 3 colour.
Look at that.
That's what I mean. Cut that into a card, blank, stick a bit of glitter card in it, and you're done. It looks like you've got the most expensive card you've made. But the idea is, and you know, I know people have used my poinsettias all year round, so there's nothing that says it has to be Christmas. But I designed it that way. Yeah, you can see. So hopefully, if I just get those little bits out, sorry. So very quickly, you can see there. Yeah. But if you rotate it 90 degrees, those little bits on the corners still match up exactly, giving you a double frame and a circle in the middle.
Oh, I love that.
And that circle in the middle will fit any of the circle dies that are included in Sam's circles or from last year.
Oh, it's like it was planned.
So it's a square with a frame, but do 2, and it gives you a sort of circle middle where they all meet up in the centre, and then onto the silver. But again, quick and simple cards, so easily done.
And remember, all these demonstrations are on John's YouTube channel, John Next Door, also on his Facebook pages as well. So if you're thinking, and they'll also be on our Rewind as well, half hour after the show comes off air, so at 9:30, you'll be able to watch all the show again for the hints and tips. But if you want more hints and tips, though, don't go anywhere. John will be back at 12 o'clock, and myself and John will be back at 4 o'clock for your final call. Very busy hour already, and it's only at 5 to 9 in the morning. The large collection, everything is there that you will ever need. Remember, you can also add on to this. And if you've got things from previous collections as well, it will all work wonders. £31.64 across 3 flexible payments, 659 2260 is your right number. Thank you, John.
Thank you.
I'll see you shortly. Yes, indeed, the next 3 hours look a little bit like this. Our fees up next with Dolly Dimples, and then, yes, he's in the building. It's Mill Shop Online, Christmas special. Don't go anywhere.
Would you like to improve your crafting techniques by watching and crafting along with your favourite Hochanda guest demonstrators, all from the comfort of your own home? If the answer is yes, then we are very excited to invite you to Craft Along, where you, our presenters and guests, will create an amazing array of projects throughout the year. So tune in, be inspired and create with Craft Along, your monthly crafting workshop.
Hi, I'm Nikki Hassan. I've been working with Heartfelt Creations for about 9 years now. Heartfelt Creations as a company launched the company back in 1994. They have been in the industry for a very, very long time. They are crafters, so they know what you crafters want, and they listen to us crafters too. Their products range from stamps that coordinate with dies that then coordinate with a paper pad. But then we also have storage folders, we have decorative dies, we have colouring daubers, we have Insta albums. One of the products that really make Heartfelt unique are their flower shaping moulds, where you can make easy, quick, 3-dimensional flowers, which are absolutely stunning. So I hope you can join Heartfelt Creations here on Hochanda.
Hochanda News. We are excited to announce that our broadcast hours on Freeview have been extended to 10 p.m. each day. We know that many of you were missing our live shows in the evening, and we can't wait to see you there.
Hi, I'm Barbara Gray from Clarity Stamp here in the UK. Teamwork makes the dream work, and at Clarity we are designers and manufacturers of, dare I say, beautiful, top quality and award-winning craft products. We are home to the very first, the original transparent art stamp. We hand make them here in Kent, and our talented illustrators are always coming up with new original concepts and wonderful artwork. In addition, we design and manufacture top quality stencils and masks. In fact, we also make precision cut reusable masks for our stamps. Since January 2017, we are also the new owners of Pergamano International, bringing together a wonderful blend of old and new parchment art. We are so fortunate to be able to showcase our newest and best products here on Hochanda, and to be able to demonstrate our art ideas to you, our Hochanda friends. So if you would like to learn more about Clarity stamping, stencil work, parchment art, both groovy and traditional, please join us, myself and the Clarity team, here on Hochanda for ideas and inspiration.
Hi, I'm Hayley. Join me for some amazing Fabric Freedom shows. Fabric Freedom design all their fabrics here in the UK, and they design them with quilters in mind, so they're really good at picking out those unidirectional prints, really nice and small prints so you can work on smaller patchwork projects, and paste prints as well, which is one of their signature fabrics. They do lots more fabrics besides quilting cottons, so tune in to the Fabric Freedom shows here on Hochanda.
Very good morning to you. Yes, it is our 5-day Christmas event. Don't forget, if you buy anything in these hours now, you'll get a £5 credit to spend tomorrow, as long as your purchase is over £30 or your first flexi-buy payment is £30 in your basket. So, yes, well worth coming in and purchasing, and obviously stepping ahead for the Christmas event. I've got a very old friend with me. Gosh, she's got a memory like an elephant. Because I know of Karen, but I didn't realise all those years ago we worked together. I'd completely forgotten it. It's the lovely Karen.
Hello.
Good morning. Here she is, bright and breezy and ready to go.
It's too many years, isn't it?
I know. She was turning around. You were turning around to me and saying, "Oh, I remember when you were pregnant with your first child. That was 11 years ago."
I do.
Oh no, I was like,
unbelievable.
oh well, it's so lovely to have you with us again.
Thank you very much.
So
Excited
fantastic
to be here. A
Good,
new
good,
venture. New venture, new beginnings.
Fantastic. So Karen's going to be doing some fantastic demonstrating with us, and we've got this show and the 1 o'clock show. So let me tell you all about what we've got. We've got the Dolly Dimples Botanical Christmas Complete Collection. Now this comprises of 21 beautiful stamps and 22 dies in total. There, we've got these backgrounds up here, so I'll just show you those. These are beautiful, beautiful set of backgrounds that are included, and they can be cut out individually because there's some fantastic designs from the team here as well, where they've been used to make baubles and trees and all sorts. Now, if we move across, can you see down here, we've got this fantastic bauble die and stamp set. So this is a double whammy. You've got a beautiful, oh, there we go. Didn't take long, did it, Moles? Did it? I'm sorry. So these big background stamps, I know, a minute 40. Is that a record? Is that a record? Let's look at those baubles. Oh, I'm not going to touch anything. Look, Jack, it's all gone wrong. Let's carry on looking at the close-up. You just look at those. I'm not going to touch anything. Well, yeah, let's just do that. I'll tell you what I was trying to do. I was trying to show you the size of me stamps. Look, there you go. So this is the die cut of the baubles and the stamps there as well. And there's a little cheeky one on the back, so I don't want you to forget that one. Okay, oh, upside down, there we go. How gorgeous are these? And they are them die cut out, aren't they? And there you see, you've also got the dies for the snowflakes. Yeah, but can I just show you this? This is gorgeous because this is another large stamp that we've got, and it reminds me of those lovely posters you sometimes get made for people when you put all their favourite things on, or events, or their birthdays. Or isn't that gorgeous? I love that as that's a card ready to go, isn't it? I love that, all the different ways and vertical axes and horizontal ones and different fonts. So that's a massive stamp in itself. Look at this. I managed to pick it up. Everything's falling behind me. There we go, massive one. And then you've got, like I said, those 4 background stamps as well, and they stamp out beautifully as well. If you look at this as well, I mean, look at what you can make. Isn't that amazing? So these can make as well the bauble stamps. Look at these. The team have been absolutely brilliant. You can make actually individual baubles there as well. That's matte and layering. Let me just delicately move this before everything falls down on me. Karen knows what I'm like, and show some of these amazing cards that we've got. And look at that with the background one there as well. Isn't that fantastic? That's Christina's. And then we've got Carolyn's there. Beautiful card there. We don't have to just think baubles. Look at this. We've got a snowman there as well. Isn't that fantastic? Beautiful, so much variety. That's Sue's card there. And then you can go very sort of vintagey as well. Look at that. And oh wow, this is on some MDF. Look at that for a giant bauble to hang. Isn't that amazing? If you look, amazing. So many beautiful, beautiful cards on there. We've got candles as well. Oh my word! I mean, look at this little pop out with all the stamps there as well. Isn't that beautiful? A little jam jar, I think that is. Oh, hello. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautiful. So much to show you, but of course we've got Karen waiting as well. So let me get through everything and then we'll see more. Now, you've got a massive saving of £44, £59.92. If you're a Freedom Club member, £53.93. If you're a Freedom Club member, you're saving nearly £50. I know. And you'll get your £5 credit for tomorrow. Flexi payments, we've got these on as well. £26.97 if you're a Freedom Club member. And if you're not, it's still an amazing saving there as well of £29.96. Right, I'm going to leave this for Jack to rebuild. Everything is available individually as well. So, for instance, that lovely Christmas word background stamp, which I absolutely adore, is also available, $14.99 individually, okay? So just to flag that up. But you can see that the savings are in the big bundle. Okay, let's move on to the second bundle that we've got with Karen and Dolly Dimples today. This is our template set, whereby you can make the 6x6 box frame and the box, the 8-inch box frame and box, and then the 7x5 box frame and box. So these are incredible. Look at this template. So this is that beautiful, I don't know, I always call it the clapperboard box. I don't know if it's got an official name. Yeah? How beautiful is it? And then inside you have this is Sue's. This is the 8x8 box frame. Isn't that fantastic? Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got the first one here, the template here. This is the 6x6. So again, a couple of Sue's there. So you get the template, which basically looks like this when you print it out. And then, well, that's your template. And then you can just redo those boxes over and over and over and over again. Fantastic. And then let me show you the third one, which we didn't get a look at. So this is the frame. And you can create gorgeous, gorgeous images. And I love this one beside me here because I've actually sort of created a little, what would you call it? Like a picture. Yeah. Easel. Thank you. Thank you. Words just failing me this morning. I won't go into detail, but I've just had one of those mornings. Karen knows I was beset with difficulties right from the start, but we just keep smiling because it's Christmas here at Hochanda. And, oh, look at this. This is amazing. Look at that. Yeah, I love those. I've got to say, oh, hold on a sec. Hello, look at Rudolph. Shaker card, isn't that brilliant? Anyway, nearly a third of the stock's already gone of the box frame templates. Look at that saving price, £11.97. You're saving £9 and you're getting all three of those. Fantastic one to add into your flexi if you want to get the big bundle as well, because then that will create that saving over the whole of a couple of months there. 178003. Oh, I must remember the happy hour deal as well. We'll come into that. Right, okay, now we've also got this fantastic bundle which comprises of 16 backing sheets, beautiful backing sheets, 16 card sheets. Dare I, Karen, 52 flowers, the poinsettias. I did it, Jack, I did it. Yeah? And there's more, isn't there? And then we've got the display case set, which allows you to make 4 of these fantastic display cases with different sort of windows, if that makes sense. So let me show you this one. So you have the one with the circular windows cut out, and then you've got one with the little square window. Isn't that lovely? One with a long oblong window. There we go. And what one have I missed? That's the square. Is it our round bauble one? There we go. There we go. Aren't they fantastic? Lovely indeed. And there's one here, but I'm not going to touch it, everybody. It's got a bar of chocolate in it. That's all I'm going to say. That's a cheeky bar of chocolate all wrapped up in there. Isn't that fantastic? Perfect size for, dare I say, some of those gaming things that you have out there. $14.99. That's a big bundle. Great savings there. £16 saving, 190826, and nearly a third of that has already gone. I want to flag up the happy hour deal. I'm not going to touch it. Not going to touch it. Just admire it from afar. $9.99. Now, you can construct... I am going to touch it. I can't help myself, can I? Look at these crackers, I know. Now, this is made in the UK. I know Karen wanted me to stress that as well. These beautiful, beautiful cardstocks made in the UK, this glitter card. It is white on the reverse. It's very robust in terms of structure. I don't know if we have a GSM on it. It feels really thick. What would you guess, Karen?
I guess it's about 280, 300.
Yeah, I think it's over 250. I know that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going with your 280, 300 as well, because you can feel that. And then we've got that in the red, and you are getting 50 sheets into $9.99. Yeah. Absolute steal. I know Karen was saying normally that's pound a piece, a pound a sheet. So that's the happy hour deal, and at 10 o'clock that will go back even at $19.99. That's a great price, but who's going to wait for that? Let's get it $9.99, 711070. Okay, the clock is ticking for that happy hour deal. Let's have a peep at some 7-day savers, because they changed yesterday at 8 o'clock. We've got some fantastic scissors there from Oakwood Archer. We'll have a little look at that, and then Karen's waiting in the wings to give us a fantastic demonstration as well. $9.98 for these scissors. You get 2 pairs. You get the micro serrated and then the soft grip scissors. Quite frankly, you never have enough scissors in the house because goodness knows, I don't want to be going up and down the stairs. You need a pair downstairs and a pair upstairs, but they have the difference there. £9.98, £10 saving, £5.94, £7.88. Perfect for your crafting. And we've got some lovely toppers as well from the world of craft. 60 embossed card topper frames. Ooh, not seen that before. £22.99. That's a whopper of a saving. £36, £9.56, £7.88. All right, the savings are here with Dolly Dimples, and the lovely Karen is waiting. Over to you, Karen.
Hi. Right, so pleased, I'm so pleased to be back. So pleased to be back. Yeah. Yeah, the kit that we've got, the paper kit, that's one that I went through to Charmaine's and sat there and I put the one together. But the samples that we have got are not just from our kits. It just goes to show that all the templates and everything else that we have all mix and match with Dolly. There's a nice big sample behind you. Oh, that's 4 of the 6x6 frames.
And can we get you there? Can we get you there? That's a beautiful picture.
Absolutely beautiful.
Isn't
but everything will intermix. So if you buy something today, you will be able to add to it, and they'll all go in together, so they'll never become defunct. The frames, Dolly bought. I'm going to call her Dolly because I always call her Dolly. It's like my nickname. But Dolly brought those out over 2 years ago, and it's just time to have a revamp with them and bring them together. So what I'm going to do today is start off very nice and easy and do a simple vintage little card. It's using the die cuts and the paper kit with the vintage backgrounds. It's very, very simple, but showing that when you die cut them out with your die cutting machine, they're all the same size and they all go back together. So first of all, what I thought I'd do is I'll get a... God, I'm stuttering now. Help me, Feefo, help me. I'm going to cut one out for you. Let you see how they cut out. So these are mine, and all these all cut out. You've got the boards where they're all cut out, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah.
I'll leave them there in case you want them.
Can you turn my electric on?
Not more electricity problems, Karen. We've had enough of that this morning.
Oh, hang on. I'm on. I'm working.
Oh,
you're blowing everything
I
up,
know. I'm like the kiss of death this morning.
You are. Mind you, I'm the kiss of sat-navs. How many times have I been here and then I'm lost? I got lost this morning, and I can't believe how many times I've been here. So also, this is paper, this is cardstock, and it's a good 300 GSM. It's on a green basis, absolutely beautiful. You won't believe I'm prepped up, but I'm not prepped up. Do excuse me doing this. Yeah, I can't find my scissors. I'm just going to cut one out for you. And what I would normally do is cut a couple out at the same time. So I'm going to pop one on there, pop that on there. Let's cut a circle and a thing out at the same time so you can see that they'll all cut together. I've never been so nervous.
Oh, Karen, that's not like you.
Not like me at all.
It's like riding a bike. You've done this loads.
I'm just falling off it today.
You'll be. You just need a few minutes to warm up. You'll be grand. You'll be reached.
That's it. So it's not predominantly about the machine. It's about how they cut out. Look at them, straight out. Absolutely straight out. So, beautifully cut. And they're predominantly shapes, but it's what you do with them afterwards.
Maggie and Kay have emailed in and said how nice it is to see you back from Cool Cats. Yeah.
I'll pay you later when I come to see you. Yes, thank you ever so much. It's really great to be back. So, these are the ones that I've cut out and I've already started. This is quite weird because the monitor's there and the camera's there, isn't it? It was terrible during lockdown, though. You didn't know where to look. And these are what I've cut out, again, matching that one. And all we're going to do is, I'm going to put my gigs on because I can't see a thing without them. And I'm going to show you how I score them. So I do not know where I've got this scoreboard from. I haven't got a clue, but I've drawn a line on it, and it's a little MIDI one. So I thought it's better than carrying my big one around when I'm doing small objects. And then I'm just going to find the centre, and I'm going to score down it. And it's just one score up and down. I must say that the crackers were not my template. It was Kay Rutter that she did a Facebook Live on crafting with all brands, and she did them with the crackers. So I pinched her idea. You've got to give them credit where it is, haven't you? You certainly have. So when we try to fold things, sometimes we have difficulties folding. My tip is I have 2 rulers.
Ooh.
And they've got a nice little lip onto there. I'm going to put one on the fold, lift it slightly, take the ruler and do it from up there.
Oh.
And if I show you that, Fee,
yeah,
you can have a look there and see how good that crease is.
That's very nifty.
Yeah.
I mean, I have to keep your distance, but I can see that's a really quick way of getting a decent fold.
It's a decent fold, it's a beautiful fold, and you know that it's not cracked or anything. The paper's not cracked. So all we need to do then is glue them back to back. So, because they're symmetrical, but I love 3D baubles.
But the card's lovely without that image on the front.
The vintage, yeah. I was so lucky. I went to Dolly's, and it was like being in a sweet shop. Pick what cardstock you like. Let's go vintage, yeah. And it were amazing to go through everything. I was over yesterday, you know, to pick up a lot of the girls' samples.
Yeah.
She's got an amazing DT team, and it's absolutely fantastic to be able to have. You know, all these samples that everybody's made.
I mean, that's why I was trying to show some, because there's so many beautiful ones. But you're with us again at 1, so we'll try and get through them all.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty more to show. I might be a bit calmed down by then. Instead of a wreck. So I've got a 6x6 card, and I've got some backing papers here.
Can I just give a quick update?
Yeah,
I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Karen.
I'll start sticking some things on because people don't want...
It's very brief, Karen. I don't want to distract from you, but I just want to tell everybody the box frames have sold out, but we've got them back on extended, which means the dispatch will be the 29th of July, so it's not long. So these have sold out, but they are now on extended 29th of July. So just a couple of days extra before dispatch to you. Sorry, back to you, darling.
No, that's no problem. That's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I love the box frames. They've got one out later on. I'll do a box next.
Yeah.
I'll show you how to do a box frame next. I'm just easing myself in.
Absolutely.
But they're very, very solid. Very, very solid. So you can leave it blank or you can ink it, and I'm going to just ink it because I want to distress it. Can't believe they've all gone. She's all packing. She's going to have to do.
She's going to be busy.
I'm not going through to do it. I don't have to do the packing this time. It's brilliant. Yeah, I'm just distressing this as well. I've never really been a vintage kind of person. I've always liked brights and oranges and yellows, and then obviously being introduced to this. My mum came up to see me. Well, you know, I'll talk about mum all the time. I don't have a partner, so mum is sort of like mum all the time. You know, your right hand man.
Yeah.
Well, you were saying today, weren't you, about you yeah. And she come up, she says, "Oh, I've never seen you do that before. It's beautiful." So now she's saying, "Well, I want one of them, and I want one of them, and you can make me them for Christmas, and you can do me this, and you can do me that. Are we going to 3D it? Shall we 3D it?" Yeah, let's get some 3D foam onto it. That's why I didn't stick tape on back. And again, as everybody does, just whack it together, don't we?
You do indeed.
I did a Facebook Live last night, and
I
wasn't prepped up for it. Oh. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious. My son came in and he saw what I'd made, and he says, "Mum, it looks like something from Rocky Horror Show, that." He says, "You'll frighten kids with that."
There's nothing like honesty. And what were you making?
It was one of Dolly's templates.
Yeah.
Last year I named it for her because I call her a diva. Because I call her diva. and I named it for her. So she says, well, you can have that one now. So I thought, well, I landed back from being out half an hour before me live, and I made a right mess. So, because it's symmetrical, it'll just stick onto there, and I'm just using glue. You've got any glue that your own preference, don't forget which is your own preference there. And that makes a lovely 3D ornament. We've got these coming up this afternoon. We've got some bling, because I like a bit of bling.
Have we got different items this afternoon at 1? Or
we've got the same items, but
a bit of
different
extra.
demos.
Yeah.
And then we've got another happy hour.
Oh, you see?
So,
teasing us.
Yep, this was cream, and I didn't want it cream, so I've just used my alcohol markers. And I don't have any posh ones. I've really got awful ones, you know. You know when you first get them and you get really cheap things. Never buy cheap.
Because you have to buy twice.
Yeah, you buy twice.
It's inevitable, isn't it?
It is. A nice little bow. Normally do it with a 3D gel, but I'm going to do it with the glue. Now, what we can do is we can either leave that quite long, or we'll cut it down. And I think what we'll do is we will, if I was organised and had scissors, cut it down. So that's that cut down. Just a quick tip of how to cut ribbon. You can either cut it, there's a camera there, you can either cut it like that, but it will start fraying. However, if you wanted a zigzag into it, you know, like a V, if you fold it in half and cut down to the where the raw edge is, and go like that, you get it exactly.
Nice top tip.
Just like that, if you can see, just
so
there.
all the simple things, isn't it?
I am a basics crafter. I do like all the other stuff, but yeah, I'm a basics crafter, so... And that's it. That's just a simple Christmas card. But when it gets posted out, you pop it in there. I know when it dries, I'll pick that one up. That one's dried, not 4 pieces. You can just bob that down there and it'll go flat.
Fantastic,
so it's
lovely.
Still in a thing. But that's just an easy push.
Right, well, you get ready for your box next.
Right, I'll let you go down and show some more samples of the
Let me show you what we've got, the fantastic bundles. And the main bundle comprises of these huge, large background stamps, which are fantastic. They really are. I mean, look at the size of these. And with a freedom discount on the huge bundle, you're saving nearly £50. So these make great backgrounds on your cards and what have you. Then we've got this beautiful, I do love this one, this huge stamp, which in itself is a card in itself. That one is individually, you can get these individually, and that one's $14.99, and individually nearly 80% has gone. It reminds me of those folders that those posters you sometimes get done for people, you know, their favourite things with the names, and personalise them for weddings and things like that. But then we've also got these beautiful bauble stamps and dies, and snowflake dies as well. So I'm going to show you how they look cut out and with the stamping as well. And there's also that cheeky little one on the background there. Don't want you to forget that. And then if I turn that the right way round, Fiona, aren't they lovely? And there's my lovely set of snowflakes. They're gorgeous in itself, aren't they? We've got, look at, I mean, we've got wreaths back here from the team. We've got lovely cards. We've got little dangling baubles as well. Really beautiful. So much versatility in this massive bundle. Like we said, nearly £50 saving with a freedom discount, £53.93. We can split that to 2 flexi-buy payments as well. 058444. Now, we've sold out of this, but it's now on extended delivery, which Karen's going to demonstrate next, our template box set. You've got 3 different templates, but this one is 2 in 1, because this is the template for both the box and what's inside. So that's fantastic, isn't it? I showed you this one earlier. So you had I keep calling it the clapperboard box. I'm sure that's not the name for it. 8-inch. There we go. That's this one. So you've got that. So this is Sue's, the 8x8 box frame and the box. And then you've also got the 8-inch box frame as well. And then you've also got the lovely, 7x5. Isn't that fantastic? So loads of templates. This already, like I said, sold out earlier, but it's 29th of July, extended delivery, £11.97. A quarter of the extended delivery is already gone. So please act fast on that. Karen's going to do a demonstration next up. Christmas kit now as well, massive bundle, half the stock's already gone. You saw some of these fantastic papers that Karen was just using on that lovely bauble card. You've got the backing sheets as well, you've got the poinsettia templates in there as well, and then you get this fantastic display card set as well, yeah. So with different windows inside, so I think I showed you a couple here, but let's show some more. Look how our baubles have been used there as well. But we don't have to just think Christmas. I mean, look at these, very beautiful, very Edwardian. I do like that lady there. Oh, there's another lady there. And then we've got the round bauble window. We've got the square window. And there we have our three. I do sound like play school, don't I? And then we have... let's see what's through the oval window. £14.99, 1902-826. And don't forget our massive reduction on the Happy Hour deal, £9.99, 50 sheets. I'm not sure if this is going to last till the end. I think because this is going to stop before the clock. These are really thick. Myself and Karen have had a guesstimate at 280 to 300 GSM. I know it's more than 250, put it that way. I'm going to go, I'll go halfway to play it safe, 280. Great for your construction. Look at these again, using that lovely little bauble die. I mean, that's just one of them in that main set. But lovely glitter card there. You can see it's white on the inside. Really, really fantastic saving on that, £9.99, 711070. But it may not last the hour, so get it now and check out your basket. Let's have a look at some more 7-day savers to go with your box frames and all that. We've got some lovely Christmas paper crafting here as well. This is the... Oh, we're back again with that one. That's all right. We'll get the picture up. I'll show you some more. Look at this one. Look at that in our last bundle. Isn't that beautiful? I know, and look, can you see that lovely stamp we were just talking about? That's proving popular. 80% of that's gone individually. You might only be able to get that in the big bundle. La Blanche vintage Christmas paper. Here we go. Yeah, these will go lovely. Yeah, £9.99. Big saving, £11 there. We're also very busy for the 7-day saver scissors because you're saving £10 on those, and they're two different. You've got the micro serrated and the soft grip there. You see, so the two different ones there, £9.98 for the two. That's a bargain. 594788. Okay, I think it's time for Karen.
Hi again. Hi. So the one that I'm going to do is. I'm going to show you how to do the 8x8 frame.
Lovely.
So it's the one that you'll be able to see, and it's really, really easy to do. So you get your template. That's your template. What you will do, if this makes sense, is you will draw around it. And what I tend to do when I'm drawing around it is where my score lines are, I will pull them away and do a little mark there, knowing it to show me exactly where my score mark lines are. On the inside of it, I've folded it away so I can just transfer all the markings. I'm not going to bore you by showing you how to cut one out, but I will show you that it can be done with a knife as well. You also get these, and it'll tell you on the pattern, on the template, cut 2. So I've got 2 already pre-cut in our 300 GSM cream card, and I've got my template. So it's 4 pieces just to make the frame. And the beauty about these frames, Fiona, is I love the fact that they've got a tab. They make the corners very, very secure, very, very steady. You find that, you know, these corners here, if I can show you, they're hard wearing on the corners, and they're not squishing or anything like that. And this is my sample, so I'm not banging anybody else's. I can imagine girls going, "That's fine. What are you doing that, Jennifer? What are you doing that?" I'll put them back in a second. So to cut out, I use you can use a knife because it's mainly straight edges. Quick tip on how to use a knife, and I'm only going back to basics. So if you do know, please excuse me. I will use on some rulers. You'll get a metal end, the majority of them now, and I'll take the knife and I'll pop it on the line and move the ruler to it. Then I'll take the knife down to the next one and move the ruler to it. And then what we'll do is you do push your blade in a little bit to cut the paper, and then I have a little finger there, and what that will actually do is keep me steady. So if I'm using my finger there, and you can see here I've cut it nicely. If not, cut it on a guillotine. If not, use scissors. You want to go to the inside with the scissors all you'll do is, same as what Dolly showed you, just do a little hole in, and this is how you get into different places, and do with scissors. I'm a bit of a cut freak with scissors, so I tend to use the knife more than not. And then, as you can see here, I've done all my marks, and to score them up, I'm using a very, very fine ball tool, taking my ruler, putting my ball tool on my mark there, taking the ball tool down to the bottom, put my mark there, and go down there like that. And then my ruler trick is everything that I've drawn on will go to the inside. And my ruler trick is 2 rulers, one underneath, one at the side, and that gives me a perfect fold, and I'm not getting any creasing. So I'm just going to fold this. Do you want to go down, counter, to show some samples or anything like that while I do this? You don't want to watch me doing that?
No, that's fine. I mean, I was perfectly entranced. The box frames, just to let you know as well, they sold out once already. So 29th of July, nearly half the stock has gone on the extended delivery, £11.97. Let me show you a couple more samples then. Why don't I? Just watch this while Karen's folding. This is Sue's. You see, again, you don't have to just think... I mean, that could make a lovely... I know it says Christmas, but that would be a lovely Easter as well. There's the one we use with our bauble. I've got this... You can use any papers or any, cardstock that you've got. This is fantastic. Again, do you remember the box one with the frame aside? So this is... Oh, I can't read that. Anyway, it's fantastic. And then, look, here we go. How beautiful is that with the poinsettias? Isn't that gorgeous? So that's the other template. I can see why you've been absolutely loving these, because they are fantastic and so sturdy. And then, I showed you Rudolph, didn't I? So let's show you some polar bears and a butterfly. That's the other card box template. £11.97, saving £9, 178 003. Are you done with your folding there, Karen? Let's go straight back to you then, honey bun.
Yeah. What I've done is I've done a bit of mixed media at home as well. So I've done... people will know on Facebook that I lost my dog in June. So Jacob, my son, asked me to for some photographs. So I've done some mixed media, and that's gone onto the onto a canvas. Ooh. And I've thrown all sorts at this cardstock, which has been beautiful. So you end up with this when you've done all your folding, and then you end up with 4 of these. And as you can see, it's quite simple to see. You've got 2 small ones, which are going to go onto the inside. You would use glue and tape, and that goes into there. I'm only using tape for demonstration purposes.
So you pop a bit of glue on, would you normally then?
Yeah, I would put tape on and glue.
Yeah.
And also I would rub it down with my tool to make sure that it bastes in. I'm only going to put one side on for you. Well, I won't put that one on. I'll put this outside, so you've got one on the outside as well, because I've got one half prepped up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I can actually say it's a bit like Blue Peter. all the TV programmes are available, like, what did you say, The Round Window and everything else.
It's not on anymore.
Hey,
Show me age.
I bet your children have gone past that age, haven't they?
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were still only young, Fee.
Well, Shay's 7 now, so...
Wow.
I know. She's gone on 17.
Oh, yeah, I've got a 22-year-old. I know exactly what you mean. So, that's... I will put them together because you want to see a corner, won't you?
I do. I would like to see a corner,
to see a corner. There. It is Monday morning, and I'm not... I've only had 5 coffees. I'm not awake yet. I appreciate everybody that's come and watching me today. So you've got 2 sides on, you've got one there, and to do the corners is you will turn it with the base down. I've got 2 little tabs here, and I would put tape and glue onto it. Pop a bit of glue onto there. We're just going to do this for speed. And I would use my mat to make sure that that goes at a right angle, and all you do is just hold them together. But again, my head would go over, and I would look onto my to square it off. You want it square, don't you? You don't want it.
Well, I don't want it on the wonk, if that's all right.
You don't want it on the wonk if you can square it. Yeah. Have you noticed that the counter's really low?
Oh, was this
Lower than
specific?
normal.
Oh, I just thought I was a giantess today or something.
No, they have to take about 3 notches in for me coming in. Because if not, I'm like this, trying to craft like this. So that will stick, and you do the same on the other side, and then these notches just go quickly into that side. There.
Fantastic.
And as long as you cut round the template well. You've taken your time. But it's not a race, not like I do. You end up with this, and that's still quite solid. You can see it's bending there, but it's got nothing on the back to hold it.
Yeah.
So a tip that I've got is I started making them and popping them on there. And I found once I was just putting the one onto it, I could, being eager beaver, end up moving this and it not sticking. So what I have done is I've measured round here, and if you cut a piece of 7x7 to go onto the inside, and let's get this right way up, so that's our writing, that's our bits there, and take off the tape from the inside. Don't forget you will glue this as well. Oh.
So you put your papers on all before you started construction, obviously. Yeah.
It was done from the cardstock.
Oh, there. Of course it is. Yes. The lovely bundle. Yes.
From my Christmas one.
Yeah,
it's done from there, so you don't even have to put the
don't even need
paper
to.
on.
Fantastic.
So the 7x7 one, I'm going to fasten it, and it doesn't have to be exact, but I'm putting it from the back down. That means then I can lift this tab up inside and secure it there.
I see.
And it's just it just makes it so that I'm getting it straight.
Yeah.
You can go straight ahead and put one of those on if you wish, but I found it easier doing that, and it's also now giving me stability.
More robust,
More robust, stable.
Fab idea, yeah.
A bit more tape.
Don't forget your happy hour deal on that lovely cardstock, the red and green, 50 sheets of the glitter card. Is 20 minutes, but limited stock already, so I don't think it's going to see to the end of the clock. Yeah, 999 711 070. Yeah,
so a chance to show it. But
well, I think it's going to be gone.
It is lovely. It really, it's nice. You can make a lot out of it for 50 sheets.
Yeah. And normally £1 a sheet, you said. So.
Yeah, I've paid £1 a sheet.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thick card though, isn't it?
It is.
Well?
Remember all your little boxes.
Yeah,
so you want to do an advent calendar and have the milk bottle, the little milk cartons all over the tree. You've got enough to make 2 there. Because you've got 50 is 25, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
for there we go.
Advent calendar. I'm good at maths.
Yeah.
And then this one goes straight onto there, but because we've got it doesn't do that. Bear with, it will do that now. That's why I put glue on my tape, because if you'd use just tape and put it down,
you've got a bit of wiggle movement.
You haven't got any wiggle room. So that's then making it. So that's 2 demos that I've completely fuffed up.
No, you haven't. Stop saying that. You've been absolutely fabulous, Star.
And there you go.
Fantastic.
You can see from the piece of card that it was, it's solid.
It is indeed.
Putting that extra piece in there
makes all the difference.
Makes all the difference. Obviously, it's not going to take me away.
Yeah.
It's cardstock. But on this one here, what I have done is I've done the 3D baubles. But can I quickly show you how to do the corners?
Yeah, please do. Yeah.
So the corners are from the dies.
Yes, and the big bundle set. Yeah.
So if it's the flower one from the stamp set, and then the die from the bigger one, and you can see it's got 4 sides to it. Got my score tool, and with my little line, I've scored it down through the middle. It's got a little niche in it there, and through the middle there. Then going to take the scissors, wherever she's put them, move the scoreboard. So I've got I've done it into corners, really.
Yeah.
So if anything that you've got symmetrical or four-sided,
yeah,
you can do this with. I'm cutting down one of the scores, and I'm going to cut halfway in.
Ooh.
So it's like, they'll be quarters, won't they?
Yeah.
I'm going to cut an eighth, so half of a quarter off.
Oh, I know all about my fractions.
You know your fractions. You've been doing maths?
I have been homeschooling, Karen.
Yes.
Trying to understand fractions.
Then I'm just going to fold down the pleats. So we've got 1, 2, 3 folds. Turn it over. You've got a side that's been cut and a side that's cut straight. Put your glue on the side that's cut straight. Whack that over there. Can you see? Am I doing it all right? So that straight edge goes to there. It then gives you a 3-dimensional corner. Do you get that?
I do.
You do? You're looking confused.
I'm getting updates of you.
And then, if you bob that on here, feel free to interrupt me.
No, that's fine.
It wouldn't matter.
I'm aware we've got less than 15 minutes, so
yeah.
If you've got another demonstration, I'll have a quick recap and then.
Yeah.
But that's lovely. I love
and
that.
And then that one goes on.
Yeah, that's a lovely finishing touch with the contrast and the
contrast and all your corners, and you can do it with nearly all of those shapes, which I find it just adds to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. It's a lovely finishing touch.
So I get ready then?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much for your patience.
No, fine. Karen's going to be with us at 1 o'clock again. We've got £44 saving on this big bundle, £59.92. But Freedom members, you're saving even more, practically £50, £49.99. So £53.93. What are you getting? 4 massive background stamps. They are huge. I mean, look at these. They are gorgeous. There's, if you look at this lovely painting, well, it's not painting. It looks like a gorgeous artwork. You can see the background stamps there. Isn't that amazing? Using all the, can you see them there? Really, really beautiful. And then we're also getting this fantastic stamp with all the wording on there, which is in an immediate card straight away. Now, a lot of that's gone individually. That's limited on its own for £14.99 because you can get these on their own. But we're also getting the bauble stamps and die set as well, and the snowflake die set. So if we have a look there, now that's what Karen was that the one Karen? No, Karen was using that one there. So these are they're the snowflakes. I love these little icicle drops. They're fantastic. And then you've got the dies. You've also got these sentiments. Let it snow from our house to yours. And you've got the corresponding dies with those baubles as well. Oh, let me just turn that one around because that's a cheeky little one there. But you are getting all of those as well. Yeah, that's what Karen just used there. Brilliant. So don't miss out. 058 444. Okay, let me just show you some of the fabulous samples here on the show. There we go. Did I show you that beautiful card there? I know, it's quite... Look, they're those lovely icicle drops I really liked. Yeah, did you see those a moment ago? That's pretty, isn't it? Look at those. Isn't that gorgeous? Lovely. And, oh, hello. Fantastic artwork here. And a triptych. Oh, liking that a lot. And then we've got some actual bauble. Oh, look at this on a little mini... what do you call them again? Oh, the hoops. Yes, embroidery hoop. The words have failed me this morning. There we go. Beautiful. 2 Flexify payments, £26.97. 058444. The box frames, they are on extended delivery. 29th of July, these will be dispatched because they sold out. Nearly 80% of the extended delivery now is gone. So please don't miss out. £11.97, 178003. Karen's Christmas kit as well. And she was just using that lovely cardstock there for that box frame. And the paper stock there and the poinsettias. And you've got those 4 box card templates. Half the stock's gone on those, £14.99, 190826. And I'm very limited for my happy hour deal, £9.99, 50 sheets of the glitter card. We're out, we think it's about 280 GSM there. A4, you've got the green and the red there, the glitter card stock 711070. I don't think that's going to last the hour, even though we're saying it's a happy hour deal. Okay, Karen, back to you.
Right, so I've got some of the cardstock that's from the card kit.
Yep.
And I'm doing the cardstock. What I thought I'd do is, I've got a demo that's going to take a bit of construction.
Right.
So I'll do the prep for it, and then I'll finish the construction in the next hour.
Yeah, of course.
But I
We've got
wanted
about
to-
10 minutes.
We've
So
got about 10
your
minutes.
time is yours. Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. So I'm going to pop that. So it's got the writing on it, the lovely scripted writing, and I'm just bobbing it into my stamp press. Now, the card that I'm going to be making is one of the from my paper kit with the apertures in. So it's from that template kit there. So I know I particularly need my background right in there. So that background's absolutely beautiful. However, let's zush it up a bit, shall we?
Yeah.
And we're going to stamp it with
Oh, my favourite stamp.
the big one. You
Love
said
this
you
one.
liked it,
I
so
love
I
this
thought we'll
stamp.
do it with that one. So I'm bobbing it onto there, and you can see I've been playing with Angelina fibres and everything. It's really dirty.
It's just well loved.
And I did I did a trick same as Alex. put embossing ink onto a black thing, so I've had to get a new one.
Ouch.
I'm going to use anti-static because it's I don't want the embossing powder to run everywhere, so the anti-static bag stops it from going everywhere. And I'm just using a nice sticky ink pad, and it's a big stamp.
But it's great because I just think even if you just did black and white, you've got a fabulous card.
Absolutely beautiful.
It's lovely.
I'll tell you what, I was doing gold, and we'll do black and white. I'll do some black on it for you.
Oh no! I was just being
I'm gonna do
lazy,
black and gold.
doing an instant.
Black and
I'm
gold,
liking
but
your gold idea.
I'll do it. Do some black on, you know. Show you how black works onto that nice pinky red background. May not be fully stamped, might not be. I'm going to do it one more time just to be on the safe side with an embossing ink. If you look at it from side, you can usually see if it's missed any, but I'm going in again just in case. And that's beauty in the stamping platforms as well.
Yes, absolutely.
I was terrible at stamping feet, absolutely terrible, and then I got this.
They are a godsend, aren't they?
I
They're
now
brilliant.
stamp without a stamping platform. It's given me the confidence to do it. I'm not saying I'm perfect. Nobody's perfect, are they? Let's have a look. So we've got some, oh, look here, I've got some black.
Oh, lovely.
I know Maggie and Kay left me some embossing powders, but I've not got them yet, so unfortunately I'm having to use the ones that I've got here. Piece of paper.
So Karen's back with us at 1 o'clock. If we don't get to, well, we perhaps might not get to the end of this, but
No,
preparation for the 1 o'clock.
Just going to prep it for the 1 o'clock
Lovely.
one, yeah. I just wanted to show you how it's stamped up. 10 minutes is not a lot because I'm slow. I'm not a speed crafter. Mind you, I enjoy the process.
Well, that's what it's about. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's why we do the crafting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that. I've got to say this stamp now is sold out individually now. You were loving it as much as I was. So we can only now get this in the big bundle for the loopy Christmas words background
I'm going
stamp.
to bob it over there because I don't want to waste time doing that. You know, popping it back in. I can do that at the end. So I'm going to warm up the heat gun. Try and clean up as I do.
The Happy Hour deal also has sold out now as well.
Oh,
we'll have
wow.
another.
Thank you ever
Check
so
out your
much.
baskets. Yeah, we'll have another one at 1 o'clock. We've got another one at 1?
We've got
I'm
another
not telling
happy
everybody we
hour
have.
at
I don't
1
know.
o'clock, yeah.
Different Happy Hour deal at 1
It is a
o'clock.
different happy hour deal, but yeah, thank you ever so much for all your support, everybody. It's, as probably everybody knows, I've now gone self-employed independent, so it's a big step, and I'd just like to say thanks for supporting me.
She's officially a freelancer, are
I'm
you
a
now?
freelancer now,
She's open to offers, everybody.
Yeah.
Got to tout you, put you out there.
I'm sorry, my little mind's working all the time. People who know me will know what I'm thinking.
Oh my word, it's not even 10 o'clock in the morning.
No, I've got a terrible, wicked sense of humour. It gets me into so much trouble. But look how this is. You can see on the cardstock. It's beautiful. It's
That
just
is
doing
beautiful.
up, and it's not the quickest of heat guns, my nice quick one decided not to work on me. So
I do love that stamp.
it's gorgeous, isn't it? And the black, I must say, the black.
Were we good?
It's good. I like the black.
Ah.
Yes. If you hadn't done it with the anti-static bag, though,
Yeah.
then there would be static into it. But look at that, how it's coming up.
So lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
Now only available in the big collection, which you can see on your screen, 058 4.
It's a timeless collection.
It is,
It's not. It's not a collection where. It's one that you can keep in your stash and bring out year after year.
We mustn't underestimate those background stamps. They're amazing. They are, aren't they?
Yeah,
They
and
really
they're not
are.
just for Christmas. If you look at those, they're
no,
not just for Christmas. I've seen them. You know, there's all different things done with them. We had the girls on last week, and there's a red card on the front now where they've been coloured in. It's just at the front near the Christmas tree, in the front part.
This one here, is it? Yeah.
With a little girl on it. I say, no,
No?
don't know.
Oh.
It's just up on top. Know where the baubles are?
Oh, there we go. We've got it.
You got it.
Isn't that fantastic?
So that was the girls. The girls aren't Christmas, but the background stamp. Look how beautiful that's been coloured, and it's just one colour basically with a bit of glitter, and it's been made. The girls been made into Christmas. So all these templates and stamps and everything else that you get from Charmaine and Dolly. They all intermix.
They do
that
indeed.
Means we can keep bringing samples back that we've used previously with different things because everything intermingles.
Yep. It's what's so brilliant about the collection, isn't it?
So that's that. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Yeah. And even if we just cut that down and put it onto a cardstock, made a black background and put it onto that.
Beautiful.
Yep.
And we're going to see you
I'm
at
going
1
to
o'clock.
make the card up at 1 o'clock and do the template.
What were we doing? I've forgotten what we were doing with it.
It's
What
one
we
of
were
these.
gonna...
It's from the paper kit
Oh,
and the template.
Yeah.
And we're going to do that from at 1 o'clock, if that's all right.
Fantastic. Thank you, Karen. Yeah. So Karen will be back with us at 1 o'clock. It's lovely to have her back, isn't it? So this is the Dolly Dimple's Botanical Christmas Complete Collection. You've got 21 stamps. We were just talking about those background stamps and that lovely loopy word stamps that you can now only get in the big bundle because you can't get them individually apart from that one now it's sold out. You're also getting those beautiful, beautiful dies, both the snowflake and the baubles there, and your stamps with the baubles that correspond. So it's a huge collection, very versatile. 2 flexi-buy payments for £26.97. You're saving £49.99. You're saving practically £50 there, 058444. And then we also, don't forget, we've got the box templates as well. They've been very popular. Don't forget your Christmas credit as well, yeah. You'll get £5 to spend with us tomorrow, as long as you spend it over £30 or more, or your first flexi-buy payment is £30. Or maybe you've got one from yesterday to spend, yeah. Look at this, with all the lovely texture on it. Oh, this is a bit lovely. Isn't that lovely?
Handmade papers, that.
Oh,
She'll be bringing those back soon.
The last time I did those with her, they didn't, honestly, they were gone.
Yeah.
They were amazing. Look at those handmade papers.
She'll be bringing them back.
Oh, good.
And you know, with us all journaling now and everything else, they're going to be even more useful, aren't they?
They are, because they feel like leather, don't they? They're like
gorgeous.
They're just amazing, quite astonishing. But just to show you a few more of these fantastic samples from the team there. Beautiful. So this is just using the big collection as well. And I don't know if you caught that trick. Isn't that amazing?
That's the background stamp, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's
background
just
stamp.
The background stamp.
Yeah, and that's one of the lovely stamps there as well. Isn't that beautiful? Around the candle. Gorgeous. So, and don't forget you've got the box frames as well. They've been proving very, very popular. Nearly 80% on extended delivery have gone of those. So 29th of July, they'll be dispatched. Or that frame and box is just a joy, that clapperboard box. What is the name for that? It's not.
We're going to name it clapperboard
What
box.
is this? Has it got an official name?
Well, you've just officially named it.
Well, it looks like a clapperboard to me.
But that's because of your film background, isn't it? And everything
Cut!
else.
Cut! Yeah, clapperboard.
It's sturdy. I'm
It's
going to
very
do a
sturdy.
demo
Love
of that
it.
in the 1 o'clock.
Oh, good.
So it'll be partly made because obviously cutting templates out and that takes a while. It's construction.
I tell you what, Karen, they better get it quick because there may not be any left for that. This is on extended, but so get it now.
But yeah, we will name that the clapperboard.
The clapperboard, there we go.
Box.
Done deal. Thank you very much, Karen. We'll see you at 1 o'clock.
Lovely.
We'll see you at the end of that
Thanks ever so much,
demonstration. Thank
everybody.
you for watching. Don't forget to check out your baskets. Plenty more still to see on the show today. I tell you what, this morning's been all of my favourite guests. OK, we've got the lovely John Lockwood. We've had the gorgeous Karen. And then we've got the lovely Jo up next from the Mill Shop Online. I mean, it's just a morning of loveliness, isn't it? So please, please, please don't go anywhere, because the lovely man himself, Adam, is going to be presenting with the lovely Jo. So let's see the lineup for this morning, and we'll see Karen again at 1 o'clock. Yes, we've got a Mill Shop Christmas with Jo and Adam coming up next for an hour. And then we've got Christmas MDF with Craft Yourself Silly. Oh, there's some fabulous penguins. And then we've got John next door, Festive Frames.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Hi, I'm Andy from Picture This. I've been a painter all my life. Picture This was actually formed on the back of a throwaway remark from one of my art students. This has developed my drawings into a series of photopolymer stamps, clear stamps for the crafting community and the crafting industry. The stamps are all hand-drawn by me, they're made in the UK, most important to us at Picture This, and we have so much more to bring. Our shows on Hochanda, we hope to make them informative, amusing obviously, entertaining, but mainly it's about bringing the creative spirit to you. Make sure you tune in and watch the Picture This shows on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Julie.
And I'm Paula.
And together we are Julie Hickey Designs. We formed our partnership after many years of friendship, after both of us being in the craft industry for well over 20 years.
We have a great partnership. I do all the day-to-day business side and Julie does all the designing.
Our range of stamps and dies are made to the highest quality. Our stamps are the deepest etch that are available and they are made in the UK. And they give you beautiful, clean, crisp impressions every time, and our dies cut like a dream. The thing I love to do most is to share my ideas, hints and tips with you, the Hochanda viewers, so I can inspire you to pick up a stamp and get creating. So be sure to tune in for the Julie Hickey Design shows
on Hochanda.
Welcome to Hochanda's 5 Days of Christmas. Are you struggling for ideas or need a little extra creative assistance as you start your crafty preparations for Christmas 2020? From Thursday the 23rd of July at 6 p.m. to Tuesday the 28th of July at 6 p.m, we'll be bringing you 5 days of Christmas crafting. Tune in and be inspired by Pink Ink, Sentimentally Yours, Clarity Stamp, John Next Door, La Blanche and many, many more as they help you get into the crafty Christmas spirit. Also, as an early Christmas treat from us to you, make a purchase of any item and you will automatically be given a £5 credit to spend against any purchase of £30 or more the following day. And you can do this every day throughout our event. So get ready for Christmas 2020 by tuning in to our 5 days of Christmas from the 23rd of July at 6 p.m.
Hello, I'm Hayley, and you might have seen me presenting here at Hochanda. Well, I've always been an avid crafter behind the scenes and have been given the opportunity to share some of my favourite products with you in a monthly show called Handmade by Hayley. So I hope you'll join me, let me inspire you, and maybe you will discover a new craft in the process.
Yes, indeed. Good morning, one. Good morning, all. It is a happy hour deal is what we're looking at for this hour as well. And it's from the one and only Mill Shop Online. And what an hour have I got for you. Now, we've sort of got 2 for 1 this hour. I've got 2 guests, which is very rare. They give me any guests. Normally, I'm just on my own. But we've got 2 guests. Yes, indeed. Back by popular demand, we had letters galore about seeing him. With the one and only, it's Weatherman Joe is in the studio. How are you?
Hi, Adam.
Are you well?
Yes, well, I thought I'd come here in person, guys, and you can join me later for a live Essentials weather reports with Weatherman Joe.
Oh, the Kate Garraway, as it were, of the Hochanda world. Our very own Weatherman in the studio. Not only have we got Weatherman Joe, oh, we've got so much more. We've got a happy hour special. Everything's on a happy hour, which now means you have 58 minutes and 44 seconds to get everything that you need in the shot as well. From that, what we've also got a purple bucket giveaway as well. There is so much to get through. Anyone that buys during this hour, you will be getting the purple bucket. You'll go in for the draw for the purple bucket giveaway. But yes, you can see him loitering on the corner of your screen. Joe is here as well. How are you? Are you well?
Good, thank you, Adam. I'm good, yeah. It's a pleasure to be here. Obviously, I brought my friend Weatherman Joe with me today, so it was, you know, it's nice to have somebody to talk to on the way here.
Oh, I bet.
I know, it was lovely. And just to see you guys as well. Obviously, you know, I've only done one show since being at home and doing things at home, so it's great to be here, it really is.
What you've bought a cracking. You've bought loads of deals.
Yeah,
with
loads of goodies.
Happy hour special. The purple bucket giveaway is something that you are renowned for now.
Yes, yeah.
You are renowned for your giveaway, and it's not just any old thing in it. It's like you've got some quality stuff in the purple bucket giveaway.
There's some good stuff in there. As I could hear you playing with the staple gun. I had to put a staple gun in there because there's some heavier weight fabrics in there as well. So if we're doing some upholstery projects, I mean some beautiful fabrics. I do like to jazz it up, and it does get fuller and fuller and fuller. And generally, when you get it home, there's bits that you wouldn't have seen today as well.
No, which is amazing. And it goes all the way to the bottom. This is not just padded out for TV-ness. This is full. The only thing you don't get is the purple bucket, obviously, when it's sent to you at home. But you are getting the staple. There's no staples in here, by the way. That's why I can do it to my hand. I have checked. So you do get the staples. All you simply need to do is buy something during the hour, and you will be put into the drawer. And I will draw the drawer about 10 to the hour. Right then, let's crack straight on. Our vintage panel. I'll open it out and we'll get Joe to talk about it. Let me move this first of all, because logistics here. Oh, people in the office are having nightmares. So you've got the beautiful vintage panel. It's busy already.
Love it.
This is amazing.
It is a product that, you know, some people have seen it before. It's just a quality piece of linen. It's 100% linen, a 54-inch width, and there's 6 panels on there. Obviously, you're sporting your little Hochanda Christmas party getaway there with your little trunks on there, Adam, as well.
That's me, yes, there I am.
But I love the vintageness. You've got the postcard there. You can either, for Christmas, obviously, we're on that point of Christmas gifts. This is the perfect fabric for it. So we can do a cushion back and front. We can use the postcard on the front and the beach scene on the back, a notice board, all sorts of things. I absolutely love it.
It is. I couldn't actually see what you were looking at then, I'm not going to lie, because you were looking at that and I was like, I don't really know what they're talking about. But I think this itself is a beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm learning more about fabrics the more I do these sorts of shows.
Yeah.
But you go from when you buy clothes and you touch it. It's one of these touchy shows. It's what I love about this show. It's what it shows. But you can feel the quality.
You can, yeah. And being that linen, being that 100% linen as well, there is that quality there that you wouldn't get in a lighter fabric as well. But it really does bring that vintage feel out. I think if it was on a cotton, it would be a different look, but on the linen, it's beautiful.
It is, and it's very,
beautiful.
very busy. £9.99. 10% has already gone. 10% has already gone now. £9.99. Look at the saving, what you're getting on this now. You are getting, it's 70% deal. Basically, you're getting 70% off. £26 is what you're saving on this. The price will go back up to, in an hour's time, £35.99. You have a look in an hour's time, the price will go back up to this, but already 10% of the stock has already gone. £9.99. 200. 511 is your item number for this as well. Right then, let's crack on now. You've got Joe's Variety Bundle in the blues first. You get a lot in this as well, don't you?
Yeah. No, I love this. This is the Merry Christmas. So the Variety Bundle there. Obviously, our Christmas project's coming up. This is great because it is 100% cotton all the way through. You get 2 beautiful fat quarters. So I'll show you one here. This is the Merry Christmas, and it's got all that font running through there with all those little festive words, holidays, Merry Christmas. Just a really nice colour theme with the blue in there. Then with that, we've got the beautiful, I'd say it's almost a snowflakey sort of trees, you know, that frosty morning. Okay, a beautiful fat quarter as well, just to complement the Merry Christmas. And then with that, we've got the nice plain blue. But these are 54-inch width, so I will show you one of these. So you've got the blue and white stripe and the plain blue, but it is a full width.
Look at that.
So there's a lot of fabric there. So you imagine if we folded that over, okay, and we'd still have some extra there. So if I fold that over again, and that's extra, we could make a nice big-sized cushion out of that, and then we could use some of this to embellish it on the front, use some pom-poms that we're going to show later. I think it'd be a really nice little gift as well.
And that's the thing, and that's what Mail Shop does so well. That's what you do as well, Sir Joe. You bring everything together, so once again, the hard work's been taken out for it. Straight away, we know these are all going to go well, and the colours are going to work beautifully. You're saving £5 on these. £14.99 is what you're spending. 440124 is your item number on this as well. But if you're liking the blues with your sentiments in there and your words and your sort of blues and sort of silvers in there, we've also got the Christmas reds now as well.
Yeah.
Now this is
my favourite.
I like this one.
Yeah, so you got the festive penguins. Absolutely love it. I mean, it's one of those as well. I think because of the colours and because of the design and the stars with it, yes, it has got that Christmas feel to it, but why not all year round? You've got penguins there and a fat quarter, 100% cotton, but it's a natural cotton, so you've got like a calico backing on it. You've then got the beautiful stars in a fat quarter, and this, I mean, this is beautiful. This is 100% wool fat quarter. Really, really thick. When you come down the counter, Adam, you will feel the thickness of this. It's such a weight to it. So we can do all sorts of projects, and then we've got the half-metre red and white check to go with it.
So you're getting all 4 pieces here for £14.99. A quarter of the stock here now has already gone. 270238 is your item number. For the reds, the Christmas penguins that you've got in there. You've also got the gingham. That's also in there, and then you get that beautiful stars. Once again, it doesn't have to be for Christmas if you don't want it to be, and then you get your wool fat quarter in there as well, which is beautiful. Right then, we're moving down the line. This is your lilac bundle.
It is, yeah, I love this one. So this is nice. This has got 2 linen pieces and 2 cotton pieces. But the beauty about the linen, it's got such a drape to it, so that real nice weight. They're all half-metre pieces. So again, if I hold this linen up, I love this. So this is great. This has got all those circles on there, real funky designs.
Look at that.
Crafter and me, I would cut those circles out and I'd have a little play with those in different projects. Jam jar lids.
Yes.
It'd be perfect, wouldn't it?
When you start making your jams and your chutneys for the Christmas period.
No, definitely. And then you've got that beautiful lilac in the stripe there as well. So a nice stripe. We've got another linen. This is stunning. So we've got lovely little bird theme in there with those lilacs and purples running the way through. Upside down birds.
Upside down, Australian.
There we go. Love those.
I like that.
And then we've mixed in a nice lilac floral as well. And it's like a rose on there. So with the rose as well, being cotton, whether it's for cushions, whether it's for notice boards, all sorts of goodies on there. You can see straight away the beauty of those roses on there as well. But there's a lovely medium weight cotton as well, so we can use that for all sorts of things.
And you're getting a good amount is what I like as well. You get a good amount, so you can do lots of little upholsteries if you wanted to, so lots of little jobs if you wanted to do them around the house as well. Things like your chairs and your, as Joe said about your notice boards and things like that. And you know, if you're doing it all in the same room, it's all going to blend together beautifully. £15.99, 536606 is your item number for this one as well. There is so much you can get. Right then, we've got lilac. We've seen 2 Christmas. Remember, it's a happy hour deal. You've only got 50 minutes. That was more luck than chance. 50 minutes and 4 seconds. I would normally go that way. 50 minutes and 4 seconds to get the deals. Right then, up next is our autumn bundle that we've got. I love the colourways in here.
The colours, you're right. I think this one, for me, I think that balance together, all the colours there. If we hold that up, if you just see all those colours there, I mean, they're stunning. They're all 100% cotton. You've got various weights. So you've got a medium weight in the floral. You've got a heavy weight in, well, I'd say sort of an earthy colour. Then we've got that sort of deep sort of orange and the check there. So all different weights. But again, they're a full width of fabric. So you're getting 4 half-metre, 54-inch width fabrics. So you get a lot out of them. You really do. And I love that. That's got that vintage theme. Obviously, growing up with a sewing nan, a crafting mum, you know, I love that sort of vintage look as well. And for me, I love the colours.
It's also very high-end. That looks like you've gone to the big high street stores, like your Next and your John Lewis's and your Debenhams and them sorts of things. And it looks like your Lola Ashley's, and you've gone in to get your fabric alone.
No, definitely.
Is that also, what's that second one down? I feel like it's corduroy trousers.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
It's almost like that.
That's what it looks like.
It's actually 100% cotton, but it's a really heavy weight. So it's great for backing. So I'd obviously back this with this one, you know, with a lovely little cushion set there. So really, really nice. They go well together. Or I'd upholster with this one and have a cushion with the floor. So really nice mix.
We're busy across the board. £15.99, 162846 is your item number. We're going to jump a few because you found it online. The natural silks is what we're going to look at next, Joe, because you found it online already, and it's something. We all said it when we walked into the studio this morning. It's something different, because the minute you start seeing the word silk, you think, oh, shiny. Nice, shiny, and nice. It's going to glide. Well, this is something totally different, but it's still silk. Already 40%.
I'm stroking it now.
40% of the stock is already gone. It's beautiful, though.
It is. So, like I was saying, it's raw silk, so it's a natural raw silk. So it's not the shiny, slippy silk that we're used to.
Yeah.
You know, your
shirts.
dressing gown and.
I've had many a silk shirt, don't you worry.
So this is a raw silk. Again, they're half-metre pieces, but it's a natural fibre. So before a silk is made, before it's pressed, okay, you'll see this plain one here in this sort of salmon pink colour.
I love this colour.
Yeah, this is what you'd have before it's pressed into that shiny element of
before you
silk.
get into my bathrobe.
Yeah, no, definitely. So it is very different. So if you've got a different sort of project, again, very high-end. You know, it is stunning. It really is. But with the natural tones running through there, love it. Very tactile, that one.
And what a talking point as well, when people go, well, what is this? Oh, you go, oh, it's silk.
Yeah.
And it's silk in its rawest form before it's actually turned into silk. It's busy across the board as well. You're absolutely loving it. £19.99 is what we're looking at now. 185739 is your item number. Something else you're loving? I knew you would. It's a happy hour deal. It's ridiculous prices. You're getting so much. Fairies is what we're going to looking at now. Now, with this one, you're getting is it 5?
5 half metres.
5 half metres.
Yeah,
that once again
these are
blend
great.
Beautifully.
So I love, obviously, Christmas. You know, we've got our head around Christmas gifts, and this is a lightweight mixed cotton, and it's great for mixed media. So those little gifts, I've done it before, using the fuser web, using it on making cards, making gift tags. You know, you can do so much with it, but you've got the ginghams there, you've got the 2 fairies in the variants of colours. So I'll hold those up. Lovely there. And I love this, the little daisy. Let's hold this daisy up. So I love the daisy as well. But again, it's those complementary colours all the way through. So you can jazz that up in a little gift for someone. A little journal, I think.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, use a bit of fuser web.
We found it a couple of months back. We bought something, and I can't remember what we bought. But ignore the price, it's not dropped yet. This price will change. The price is actually, what's the price, Meg? £15.99. For them furries, it would be £15.99. We'll drop the price now, so all the details are right on the website. It's just that the screen details are not right at the moment. We're busy across the board, but things like your fairies that you've got in there, and the Christmas ones that we're talking about, and the little penguin section that we've already got. Molly went to school a couple of months back. She bought loads back, and it was little drawstring bags with a tea bag in.
Yes.
And it was like, have a drink on us.
Yeah.
And you can do that with these fabrics because they sort of lend themselves to those little gifts that you sort of want to use and you want to give out time and time again. And you can sort of do these with any of them because they look absolutely beautiful. We're busy across the board and we've not even got to half of the counter yet as well. There's the correct price now for your fabric fairies that we're talking about. 5.5 metres is what you're getting. £15.99. 447203 is your item number. Remember, you're getting 5 half-metre pieces in there and they all work together beautifully. 447203 is your item number on this. Penguins, the red penguins. 70% of the red penguins have now already gone. So remember, you're getting the penguins, you're getting the stars, you're getting the wool in there as well, which is beautiful, and you also get the red gingham. I absolutely love this collection. There is so much you can do. Add a hint of colour to the Christmas table. Just add a hint of colour all year round if you wanted to as well. Nice little placemats as well.
Oh,
everyone could have different
yeah.
placemats, but you're tying them in all together.
Jazz it up, bit of hessian on the table.
Nice.
With that natural feel, and then our lovely little penguins.
It is beautiful, and it's only £14.99. Get it while you can. Very busy for this as well. Right then, 270238 is your item number for your penguins. Joe's feeling blue, I'm hearing. You feeling blue, Joe?
Feeling a little bit blue.
Oh, you got your mates here and everyone.
I know. Well, I said to Weatherman Joe this morning, I said the weather's changed, but we've got this feeling blue fabric, and it is beautiful. So it does turn that smile upside down straight away.
I like it.
Because it is stunning. You've got 3 embroidered pieces here of cotton. So you've got this almost got a rick-rack through it. They're half-metre pieces. You've then got this almost like bubbles, I would say, running through there, like little bubbles of blue. And this lovely little fern embroidery piece here as well. And if I show you the back of this, you can see how the work that goes into a piece of fabric. So that's the back. So you can see all the threads in there and how that piece is put together and woven to create that beautiful embroidered piece. Really good weight, soft furnishings. I would love that on a little cushion. I think it would really striking and very classy.
Well, it would do, and that's everything that it sums up really, more or less, everything that Joe brings us. Class. No, it is, but because we're talking quality fabrics, and don't let these sorts of prices put you off. Because I know I'm the same as you at home. You buy with your eyes and you look at it and you think, well, for that price, it's gonna fall apart. It's not gonna wash well. But they don't do their job. They're them things that will come back time and time again. You are buying high end at sort of high street prices. Is the easiest way to describe this. They're pure quality. You can do your cushions, do your door stops with them as well. It's getting to that chillier weather. I know the storm hammered it down over the weekend where we were, and it got really nippy of a night. Not many people use them now because they used to be made like little sausage dogs, traffic excluders is what I'm talking about, but they used to be old-fashioned. But you can jazz them all up with the fabrics that you've got here as well.
We had a tornado in Northampton.
Did you?
Honestly, a tornado. Oh. Unbelievable. Weatherman Joe was on it. He texted me straight away.
Our Weatherman Joe, he's on the front line, isn't he? Front line of the weather. Natural silk, you're buying ahead. Limited stock for your natural silk.
I'm not surprised. It is beautiful, isn't it?
Limited stock.
I wish you could feel it at home because it is that tactileness that you've got. You've got that stunning feel, all natural raw silk fibres there as well.
Limited stock for those. Get them while you can. It's got green on screen at £19.99. 185739 is your item number. Another limited stock now is your red penguins. Red penguins are now limited stock as well. I'm going to tell you, I've got one left. £14.99. I've only got the one. The next person to... I'd jump on the phone if I was you. Or if you've got them in your baskets, I would definitely start checking them out. Because they'll only sit in your baskets for 10 minutes before we take them off the shelf. They're not yours until you check out. I don't want to rush you, but I feel like I am. But I don't want to. We've got a linen bundle
Yeah,
up
lovely
next.
linen. So this is the Magnolia bundle. I'll open up this first one. You can see the colour theme running through there, but you've got that Magnolia sort of theme on here. I absolutely love it. This is a lighter weight linen as well. So again, a 54-inch width. Okay, so a lot of fabric for your money, but mixed in with the other lovely linens, you've got so much variety there. But I really love putting the bundles together because I love to look at them and think, well, how would I use it? You know, do the colours go? Do they match in? And you can see straight away there's a really nice, and for the money, 100% linen. So it's 1.5 meters of linen. It's unbelievable, it really is.
And that's the thing, for £15.99, this is what you're getting here. £15.99, you are getting quality linen that you can do so much with, and then you're also getting... That's what I can't get across is the value for money that you're getting here. You know, if you're a sewer, if you're a stitcher, and you buy a lot of fabric on the roll, you'll know these prices are phenomenal. And if you've used Mill Shop fabric before, email me in studio@hochanda.com. Let me know how you find it when you get it home, because you know you're going to absolutely love it. I think your Red Penguins have now already sold out, so I think Red Penguins has now gone. So we have gone. So your red fabric, all the reds, your pink reds have now gone. It's one of these shows where I don't think anything will be coming back. So once they've gone, they have gone. So your reds are now gone. So it's our first sellout of the hour. I think we're going to have more as we go as well. Right then, we've got purple fabric up next. What are we getting this time?
A little bit of purple. I would like a bit of purple with a purple bucket of the Mill Shop online.
I see what you've done there. I see what you've done.
So you've got a good variety here. I love this. It's got that psychedelic sort of flower feel to it. Again, a 1/2 metre piece. So a full width, 1/2 metre piece with those beautiful flowers. For me, cut these out. Yeah, we're going to do all sorts with those. We can actually combine that into some bunting as well. It's a great weight of fabric for bunting, but combined with a little picnic check, beautiful colours, and a lovely, lovely purple, mixed purple stripe as well. Again, 100% cotton, so bunting for me. All day.
That's a nice little bit of
it.
fabric that you've got there
beautiful.
as well. Little picnic baskets, little picnic blankets. If you want to do picnic blankets as well, this would be beautiful to do. As I said, those flowers that we're seeing Joe folding up at the moment, you start cutting them out and use them on your notice boards and things like that. Use the leaves in your mixed media projects. Start decorating your home and your furniture with them as well. We'll go through some of your essentials later on in the hour. Don't worry about that if you're going to stock up on those. But if you've never done it before, hand and heart and all that, you know me, I speak honestly, I speak the truth, as it were, as honestly as I can. Joe's given me a few bits. We've done a few craft-alongs, as it were.
Haven't we?
Pom-poms is now the last pom-pom we made. Well, we made two because I made one at home as well, and now on Molly's bag at nursery.
I like that.
She loves taking them in. She's got two on the top, so we know where her bag is. Then we also did coasters.
Coasters.
Which are now currently in my car. That I use in the car to keep everywhere neat and tidy. If I can do it, what I'm trying to say, you can do this as well. The best thing about Mill Shop Online, you don't need a sewing machine.
No, you don't.
I found.
No. And that's the key. It's the FuserWeb products that I use all the time. Mr. FuserWeb, you know, it is there because you can use it, you can combine any of these fabrics. The key with the FuserWeb is card, wood, fabric to fabric, all those elements we can combine together. Have fun.
And this is the thing, have fun. So maybe you just go for what you like today. Buy one of the bundles today thinking, I like that bundle, loving that bundle. Right, get that, put it in your basket and check that out. And then you know it's on its way. And then when we get to the essentials in a minute, we'll also talk about those and pop some of those in your baskets as well, and you are really good to go. Literally good to go. The next one you might like as well is Village Fabric, is what we're looking at now. I love the little townhouses.
It's cute,
on this.
isn't it? Yeah,
It really is.
It's really nice. So you've got all those little houses on there. I think, for me, again, it's that craft element that we could cut those little houses out, and you can make it into bookmarks. Nice little gift, real simple little make, but combined with the other fabrics here, so you get 2 1/2 metre fabrics, and you get the 2 fat quarters with the butterflies and the beautiful, beautiful little village street scene there. Absolutely love those.
It works so well together. They go together. And this is what, once again, there's a lot of things I like about you, Joe. But you do it all by hand, don't you? Everything, you look at all of them and go, well, that works with that. It's not just what have we got left.
If
You
it's not
really
me,
go
obviously
together.
Lily comes along, my daughter, and goes, Dad, I think that'll work.
which is amazing as well, because then you know each piece of fabric has been looked at and gone, well, that goes with that, that goes with that. It's not just, well, we've got these left, we'll just bundle them together and hope they like it. It doesn't work like that at Mill Shop. They look at it and go, well, that works with that, that works with that. So you've got a project in a box. The minute it arrives, you've got that project already there. You haven't got to be looking around going, well, what fabric will go with this? Joe does all the hard work for you. Everything has been cut by hand. Exactly, it's not done by machine. Well, technically is a machine. From the last one-day special that we already had, everything has been cut by hand. So if there's a blimp in the fabric, if there's a blimp in something, it gets discarded. It won't be coming to your door. And remember, look at the prices that you're getting here. This is the Village Fabric, £14.99. You're getting two half metres and 2 fat quarters in this as well. 0021. No, it's not. 002913 is your... I haven't got to do numbers. No, is your item number. Up next,
we got
picnic
the picnic
checks. Gingham. Love gingham.
Lot of bit of gingham. Yeah, no, I love the gingham. So the picnic checks there, again, because of the weight of it being 100% cotton, why not make a blanket? Yeah. Why not back it with some hessian, put it outside? Nice. Why don't we use some interlining, make a good weight? It is a little bit chillier at the moment, like you were saying.
It is.
Tornadoes coming through and all sorts.
You know more than anyone.
So the pre-shrunk interlining with that, with a lot cotton lining on the back, I love it. And I think as well, why I like this little bundle, it's a little bit different because you've got different colours in there, but when you put them all together, I'll see that there, I'll hold them that way so you can see. They really do complement each other.
They do.
So they are those pastel tones that really work together, and that's the key, that you can use it for various projects as well.
I love it. And especially, I know we're getting closer to Christmas. We're in a Christmas event at the moment, but I know it'll be here before we know it. And I don't want to wish my life away or anything like that, but it will. It always comes round when no one's ever ready for it. And I say it on a few occasions, hampers is my big thing, because you can put anything in them, and long as the hamper looks nice, they don't really mind. But with things like these, with the ginghams and some of the... You line all those baskets, all those boxes that you've bought from those certain shops. You line even a shoebox. If you lined it with some of this and put it on the outside, it can make it look twice the price than it actually is. And that 40% of this now has already gone, £11.99. But then with a hamper, you can then make it whatever you want to make it. So you could do coast...
This is my top 3. I like this. I just think the colours are so good, Adam, so that you've got this real vibrant blue in there with the pink that's absolutely stunning. They're all half-metre pieces. So you've got a cotton, you've got another cotton, but this is embroidered with the floral checks on there, little squares you can see with that. Again, that's an embroidered fabric. We've got the plain, lovely, soft pastel yellow. OK, lovely one there. And then we've got that stripe with all those colours running through, so the pinks, the greens, the yellows, absolutely stunning. You see that's got a little bit of a shine to it as well. So really nice cotton finish, that one as well. Love it.
Very country kitchen-esque, if you wanted it to be as well. It would work wonders in a nice little kitchen fabric, like a little dining set maybe you're going to do. You've got that little table in the middle. You've got your table, you don't know what you put on it. We're fortunate enough, Sammy's parents have got a 10-seater dining table, which is amazing, but it fills the room. So it is predominantly the length of the room, but then you're thinking, well, you need something to put on it. What do you put on it to tie it all in with your kitchen? Well, we made a runner, and we couldn't get a runner big enough, so we had to buy 2. We bought 2 runners, and we sewed them together so you couldn't really see the joint, and now we have a big vat of flowers on it. But with stuff like this, you can now create your own table runners. Create your table runners and bring in the elements that you've already got. The centres of your cupboards. Maybe you don't want to paint them. Maybe you paint around the edge, but you cover the centre in fabric, just so it's a little bit different. But then it's done to your taste. £15.99 if you want this one. 322155 is your item number. You're saving £6 on these. Remember, you've got all the savings. Remember, we've also got the vintage on the show, the postcards, and the people paddling in the water, very busy on that. But up next, we've got buttons.
Yeah, lovely buttons, Adam. I'm folding. I'm getting a bit carried away. So I'm folding those. This is nice. I love the variety of this. So you've got this beautiful floral fabric. Again, they're all 100% cotton. Again, it's that 54-inch width, but I love the fact that you've got those little buttons. If we get a nice close-up there of those, you can see all those little buttons.
Pin cushions, this would be good for.
Yeah, really nice. And those little sewing baskets.
Yeah.
You know, line your sewing basket.
On top.
Yeah, I love that.
Webbing underneath.
But then we've mixed it in with a lovely spot that is like almost a picnic spot, but it's got the same colour variants running through there. It's got those pinks, those greens, those natural tones. Love that one. Again, for me, I'd cut these out, use them as mini bunting.
Yeah.
Lots going on there. And then the green and the pink and the natural running through the stripe as well. So you can see all the different colours, all mixing in. If I hold them all up there, need some extra hands here, don't we? So you can see that all those colours there, they're all good tones. They all work well together as well.
They would also make beautiful little lavender bags to put over your hangers, to go in your wardrobe, so all your shirts smell nice. Especially with the circles, because they're pre-cut, well, you can pre-cut your circles, so you know they're going to be circles, so you could back them, put them together, pop some lavender on the inside, and you could also gift those as well. These are the sorts of things you have to remember, that all you would need is the fabric and a bit of ribbon. No doubt that's on the website. It'd be a 7-day saver, no doubt. But you go there, you've got it. You've got everything you need. Then you just go and buy your lavender. It could even be, what was that, Meg? Yeah, it could be a no-sew project. If you're no good at sewing, you don't have to be the world's best sewer. I don't sew, but I've still managed to make all these things all together. We're very busy across the board. I knew we would be. It's a happy hour deal, and you have got 29 minutes and 40 seconds before the prices go back up. Remember, we're talking Mill Shop Online, which now also means we're now well, this next one is busy every single time. We're now talking linen.
Yeah.
And a lot of linen.
Love this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to chuck this over to you because I think it complements the lovely vintage panels really well.
Yes.
But this is a metre piece. A little play. There we go.
It
A lovely
feels
100%
like linen as well.
linen, Adam. So it's a beautiful, beautiful... If you drape it, you can feel the drape in the linen.
You really can.
Really natural feel, really soft as well. Great for the backing with that as a project, but also that has got that drape feel that if we wanted to use it as a dress weight as well, we could do. So it's a great drape to it. Looking lovely, sir.
I know, but it's the only way to show. I haven't got enough hands. But you can see how the colourways go together. It does, but look at that. They work together beautifully.
It's a great look as well.
It is a nice little kimono.
I like it.
Look at me. Better not get told off. But you've got the beautiful linen that's in there. So these will match beautifully together. So you've got your backs of your cushions and you've got your fronts as well now. And remember, with your vintage panel, they're already cut to size more or less. You've just got to cut around them.
Yeah, it's all marked out for you.
I quite like this. Linen's very big. 40%. 40% of the linen has now already gone. It feels top quality linen as well. It reminds me of holiday trousers that you only ever wear once and you think, why did I wear these? Because they crease terribly. But very busy on your linen as well. 40% of your linen now has already gone. Let's pass it back down the line.
Can you catch? Thank you, sir.
There we go.
Thank you.
Right then. We are busy across the board, so what we're going to do now is we don't normally do this, but we're going to throw it in. We are going to throw in a little video. Now, the reason I'm throwing this in is so, one, we can all catch our breath because we're phenomenally busy, and second of all, so you can check out your baskets because then you're not going to miss anything. It's pointless just sitting there going, do I, don't I, do... You've seen more or less everything. The only thing I've got to show you now is embellishments, okay? And embellishments and then our essentials, which we're going to get to, and you've seen the essentials before, do not worry. Shop ahead of me on the website as well, so you can see all the embellishments there. Right then, our Christmas event finishes tomorrow. Remember, if you bought from yesterday, you would have got that £30, you would have got that £5 voucher to spend on anything over £30 today. If you're buying today, you'll get that £5 voucher to spend tomorrow on anything that's over £30. It's well worth having a little go, okay? I know. This will say all perfectly.
Welcome to Hochanda's 5 Days of Christmas. Are you struggling for ideas or need a little extra creative assistance as you start your crafty preparations for Christmas 2020? From Thursday the 23rd of July at 6 p.m. to Tuesday the 28th of July at 6 p.m, we'll be bringing you 5 days of Christmas crafting. Tune in and be inspired by Pink Ink, Sentimentally Yours, Clarity Stamp, John Next Door, LeBlanche and many, many more as they help you get into the crafty Christmas spirit. Also, as an early Christmas treat from us to you, make a purchase of any item and you will automatically be given a £5 credit to spend against any purchase of £30 or more the following day. And you can do this every day throughout our event. So get ready for Christmas 2020 by tuning in to our 5 days of Christmas from the 23rd of July at 6 p.m.
Yes, indeed, we are busy on your 5 days of Christmas. It is 5 days of Christmas. Finishes tomorrow, and then next time we do Christmas, it'll be the real thing. I know, where does the year go to? We're busy across the board, but something out... Oh no, our Joe's got a little cough and a cold, so he's just run off for a glass of water. But luckily, to step into his place, he's been sitting in the sidelines, giggling to himself down the counter. It's Weatherman Joe. Weatherman Joe, it's all you.
Hi, Adam.
Hi again.
Hi, guys. So I'm here to go through my Essentials Weatherman reports. So all our essentials are those things that we need in all those projects, week in, week out, when we're using our fabrics and combine them together. So I've got my lovely map here, and we've got, I know, what's that? A weather front coming through from Hochanda town, where unfortunately there's a little bit of rain. So with that rain, don't worry, we've got the PVC. That's going to protect the water on our projects. It is beautiful. That's going to go in there. So Hochanda's going to be nice and dry now, Adam.
That's good.
It's going to be good.
It's good to know.
Number one, weather report here, the fuser web. Sticks anything. So if we're sticking to cardboard, we're sticking to wood, we're sticking our fabric to fabric. If we've got a little ice cream down in the south coast, don't worry, a little bit of sticky fuser web will sort it out. That's coming here on the southeast. Okay, I have heard that there is some sunshine down in the south as well, Adam.
Oh, is there really?
There is some sunshine. It does get a little bit warm on the tables. So if we've got that heat on the tables, we've got the table protector. So the table protector will stop those burns on the tables, using our iron, making our coasters, making our ironing mats. So down in the south there, we've got the southwest, we've got that heat-resistant table protector.
Ooh.
Next up.
What's next, Weatherman Joe?
Over in Wales there, we love a natural fibre, so we've got that lovely calico. We can do some printing, you know, get outside and get some natural fibres, some natural flowers, and do some printing on the calico. Perfect there for those little projects, perfect for embroidering. We've got the natural Hessian, so that's coming up from the south there. Down by Southampton, we've got the Hessian there. So if we've got our little wedding, a little party coming up next year when we can do that, we have a little table runner of Hessian. That'll be perfect for our little project there. We've got the cotton lining, a little bit of chill coming through the air, but not too much. We need the big blankets. We've got the cotton lining. That will keep us nice and warm. And that's coming from the east there. There we go. But as we move north, we've got a little bit of a chilly wind coming through, so we start to look at our interlinings. With the deluxe interlining, 100% cotton, it is perfect. It will give you just enough weight to keep you nice and snug, nice and warm at home. So as that cold front comes through, that deluxe is there. As we're moving up, we've got the bonded interlining. Love this, the bonded interlining. We can use this for our projects. We don't need a lining, we don't need an interlining, just this one will do. For your lovely bunting projects, this is perfect. And that is coming up from the north as well. Moving over there, very, very chilly coming over in Northern Ireland. So we've got the pre-shrunk. This pre-shrunk is stunning. You will not be cold with this one. Already washed, ready to go. With our quilts, everything you need will keep you nice and warm. What's that I hear? Unfortunately, yes, breaking news. Yes, there's a horrible weather front coming from the north. It's the wadding. It's a wadding front. This will do all your toy stuffing and everything. Guys, take care. That's Weatherman Joe. I'll see you all again soon. And it's over to Adam.
Oh, that was... Thank you very much, Weatherman Joe. That was amazing. Milk Joe, you all right now? You cough? You had a lozenge? He's all good to go. He's on his way back in. We could pick a mix. Is the easiest and the quickest way to do your pick and mix. You can go for... that was cracking. You can go for any two. £16.98 is what we're looking at on this. And everything that our Weatherman Joe summed it up beautifully that's already in there. So any two of them you can choose from all of that little bundle, £16.98. Oh, you know, this is one of these days where you think, I just love my job. Absolutely love what I do. The linen, another sellout. The linen has now sold out. That £9.99 has now gone as well. So that's 2 sellouts in the hour that I've already got. Right then, something else that we were looking forward to, then before Joe had a little cough and a splutter, it's the kilogram stash bag. We can hand now back over to our Joe. He's back again. Are you better now?
Yeah, a lot better, thank you, yeah. A little bit of wadding, I think.
What?
A little bit.
What's in our stash bag?
He's a laugh a minute, that weatherman Joe, isn't he? I mean,
he's
great
a hoot.
fun. So this is it. What we need with all our fabrics, what do we need to finish it off?
Bit of bling.
Bit of bling.
Bit of sparkle.
This is my 1 kilo bag of trimmings.
Oh my word.
So you can feel, if I drop it from a height,
good God.
there's a lot of weight in there. So let's tip it out. You will get a variety, but this gives you an idea of the type of trimmings that you get. There's all sorts in here.
Oh, look at this.
I love this. This is great. It will come in the lovely tote bag, obviously. Let's pop that to one side. You get all sorts of goodies here. You've got the big pom-poms there. You've got all these lovely jewels here as well. These are great. Get your staple gun out. We can do stuff with that, with the staple gun, trimming things. But also, I love the fact, I mean, look at this little one here with the little butterflies. Love that. Let's cut those off. Let's use those embellishments on our little journaling kits, our little makes there. We can use all of those in there. There's so much in there. I mean, it's just, I get overwhelmed by trimmings, but there is. You've got that beautiful green there. Love this. It's got that bright colours. But again, look at all the beads that you get on that one piece. A kilo of trimmings.
That's amazing.
I mean, for all your Christmas makes, for all your little projects, all your gifts, it is superb. Whether we're going to trim a cushion, whether we're going to trim, like I say, a journal, if we're going to cut a few of these little bits out and use them on journals, love, love, love this. This is my #1 today. Absolutely love it.
No, they are. They're good savings as well. Half price what you're saving. You're saving £20 on these. They're £19.99. I was just thinking, I think about the MDF show we had this morning. If you're going for the little MDF Christmas trees, what beautiful little like baubles and ornaments you can wrap
definitely,
round
yeah.
your MDF stash.
And also, if you've got a smaller tree, obviously these pieces are around about 1 metre. Why not wrap it around your tree?
Yeah.
You know, it looks good. I use these for round trees. I use little bling, little trimmings, something a little bit different. You know, that is stunning, absolutely stunning.
They are beautiful, £19.99. 436467 is your item number. Now, I'm just saying we've had a request in next. Now, it's very rare we do requests. So now and then I'll throw them in. But it's very rare we do requests. But Angela, it's your lucky day. I'm in one of them moods, and you wanted to see the natural silks again. Well, I'm like a genie. Your wish is my command. You can see the natural silks again. Here they are here with our Joe. Our Joe's got all the natural silks. Was there a question with this, or did she just want to see them again?
Just wanted to see them.
Fair enough.
Why not, Angela? I mean, they are stunning. It is that if you could feel it while you're here, you know, through the screen, that smell-o-vision, isn't it? Well, touch-o-vision.
Touch-o-vision.
Touch-o-vision. It is that. It's very, very tactile, very natural. You've got that weave running through there. You've got the stripe there as well. So you will get such a different fabric that you don't see very often.
Out of the 3 that you've got, obviously you get all of the 3. I'm going to put you on the spot now. Just for Angela. This is just for you, Angela. Can you open one out? Which is your favourite?
Do you know, I'm going to go with this one because it's so different. Because this one, you would never think it was silk.
It is. There is something about it. It's... I like it.
It's the texture.
It is the texture of
it. Texture. For me, I would cover a journal in that, and then I would embellish it and do something different with it because it's got that texture.
I was thinking costumes.
Yeah.
I was thinking if you're doing school nativities, and down there, because sometimes, don't get me wrong, school nativities are amazing, and no doubt I've got to sit through many of them in my lifetime with my little one. But if you're costume making, these sort of things for little shepherd's outfits, if you wanted them to be, would be perfect.
Yeah,
the 3 wise men that you've got in there as well.
I don't mind dressing up.
No, I don't, to be fair. Since some of the stuff I wear on a Saturday, like the sequins. If you want to see any more fabrics as well, let me know. You know, Angela started the ball rolling here. You've got over 10 minutes, so let's do it. Email in studio@hochanda.com. If you want to see something unfolded, we will unfurl it for you here. I know. Right, embroidered trimmings up next, Joe.
Yeah, so on that theme of those trimmings, we've managed to get these back in, and they're really, really popular last time we had them. So it's a pick and mix, and these are beautiful. So you've got the floral ones here. So they are on a pick and mix. So they are stunning. You've got 4 options there. And then you've got 5 options of colour on the butterflies
These
as well.
are stunning.
So look at those. But the key for this, obviously we all know myself for the fuser web. Love, love, love the fuser web. But these are adhesive on the back. So you can see the shininess there. So what I would suggest when we're doing it, I've cut one single one out here. So we've got so many projects then we can do. But as you can see, that shiny glue there, because it is a thick embroidered embellishment, we need to put the fabric on the back and iron the fabric on the back. So if I had my fabric here, I would iron my fabric on the back to then have my lovely little butterfly on there. Okay, so because it is a thick embroidered embellishment,
nice.
but it then, if you want to sew it on, it keeps it in place. It's a really, really nice little subtle thing. I did some bookmarks with them. You know, just jazzed up a little bookmark. And it was such a simple idea and a gift idea, or a gift tag. We were saying earlier about the boxes, weren't we? And say, let's embellish them, but these on a little gift tag, perfect.
Could you also put them onto, I'm thinking about like little denim jackets for little ones and things like
why
that.
Not?
And
actually, I could do with one.
So you could just iron it on. It's your colour. You could just iron them on. So think about all those old clothes that you're going to recycle, that you want to upcycle now, and maybe the backs of your denim jackets that you want to start doing. If you're going for the big flower material that we had, you might want to cut that out and put the little flowers round it with the butterflies that are landing on there. £11.99. Remember, they're a pick and mix. 161700 is your item number for these as well. Then no show would be complete without a little pom-pom.
I am partial to a pom-pom.
You can't beat a good pom-pom.
I do like a pom-pom, I have to admit. Like you were saying, Adam, it's embellishment. So if we're doing a cushion, putting pom-poms around our cushion, I mean, it's stunning. It really does. Even if it's just a bottom edge, if you're not comfortable sewing, you want to have a go with it, let's just stick that in a bottom edge. If we're upholstering as well, so if we were using our staple gun and wanted to go around the outside of our little chair, these are great for that. But they just add that personal touch and that little bit of bling to a project that we want. And we've got such a great colour range on there. So it is, again, that pick and mix on there, any 3, and they are stunning because they've got that luxurious feel. You do see a lot of pom-poms on the market. And I'll be honest, some pom-poms are a little bit light, a little bit floaty, whereas these have got that real shine to them. So you can see that luxurious feel on there, and they're a good size pom-pom, metre piece on each one.
It's a quality pom-pom is what you're buying out of this, £9.99, and 9 times out of 10, when you go to the high-end department stores, it's these little details like this that make you go, oh yeah, that's the one I'll have. I'll have one. I'll have them because it's got that nice little tassel on it. It's got those nice little pom-poms on. Pom-poms are nice for ones about the bed, so around the beds themselves, which is absolutely beautiful. £9.99 for 87656 is your item number. I meant a pillow for the bed. I'm reworking that sentence in my own head. It made no sense. I totally understand that. I meant pillows for the beds with nice little pom-poms on. You know, little scatter cushions that you can create. I'll move on. So we've got a winner though. The winner for the purple bucket, let me turn up my ears so I can hear, is Mrs. Heather Moody. Congratulations, Mrs. Moody. This is coming all to you. You're getting yourself a little stapler in here. Obviously, provide your own staples. Then you're getting all the boards in here as well. There's so many things. Look, all this is actually you coming to what? Look at that. That's a ready-made cushion. Ready-made cushion is what you are getting already in there. All of this is coming to you. There is so much more. Look, you're getting the little teapots that are in there as well. A bit of denim that's already in there. Flowers in there as well with little butterflies. All of this is what you are getting. Well done, Mrs. Moody. This is it's heavy as well. Very, very busy. Now, what's this? Well, again? Wait, sorry, Joe. You're going to have to move aside a minute. Unfortunately, we're going to have to go back over. This is slightly awkward. We've had many emails in saying you're loving Weatherman Joe. Bring him back. Swell. As I said, your wish is my command. You're loving the essentials as well. They're flying out the door, and there's only one man who knows more about essentials. It's our Weatherman Joe. So, Weatherman Joe, could you give me...
Hi, guys.
You've got fan mail.
Hi, I'm very flattered. I'm very honoured. It must be my new glasses. I've just had them changed, so...
You're getting more mail than our Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
You are, they know, he's loving it. But we're very busy across the board. Could you just give us another whip around of the Great British Isles?
So it is those essentials that we see week in, week out that we have to have in our stash with the lovely cotton lining. So if we're going to back a cushion, make it a little bit cheaper so that we can use more of our fabric for that. If we need to put a bit of thickness in there, we've got our deluxe interlining, 100% cotton, a 54-inch width, 1 metre piece. Bearing in mind it is a pick and mix, so we're getting 2 in there. The pre-shrunk's interlining there, so if we are a little bit chilly, or we need to be a little bit warmer, that pre-shrunk there is ready to go, and it will keep us nice and warm. Don't forget the bonded interlining there, okay? Without having to have these 2 layers, we've got the bonded interlining ready for one fabric. That will keep us nice and toasty. When we've had that little ice cream, when we're on the beach and it's a little bit sticky, what better to have fuser web to stick anything down? Cardboard, wood, fabric to fabric. The PVC. Poor old Hochanda is getting some rain today. As I walked in with Joe, we got wet.
Did you?
If we'd had our PVC out, we would have been fine, Adam. This would have protected us. That protects our work surface when we're doing our crafts. We've got our lovely Hessian down in the south for our parties, our runners, around our chairs, natural fibres, with the calico as well, coming in from Wales. So if we're doing some printing over there, you've got your calico. That is lovely. I'm loving this. But don't forget, when the sun comes back, which it already is in the southwest, we've got the heat-resistant table protector. That will look after the tables. You will not burn them in the sun, burn them with your irons. Make sure we've got that. But not forgetting, unfortunately, guys, coming from the north, that is that big wadding storm coming. But this is great. Oh, I've got some there. This is for your stuffing of your toys. We've got all those projects in Christmas coming up, and this is what we need to complete them. I'm Weatherman Joe, Adam. He's Joe, and I'll see you guys all again soon. Bye.
Oh, he's busy. He's busy. He's had more fan mail in the last hour. They're all in a pick and mix is what you can get them for. All in a pick and mix, £16.98 is what you're looking at. So you've got your deluxe interface in there. You've got your heat-proof matting in your 3 different colours as well. You've got your fuser web in there. You've got your Hessian as well. Start thinking about weddings. A perfect thing to do. Table runners as well. Start getting ahead of yourself, really ahead of yourself. Pick and mix any 2. £16.98 is what we're looking now. We've not got that long left at all. Something else that's been very busy. Oh, I've got Stitch for doing all this. Stitch. Something else that's been busy is the kilogram bag of, well, of goodies.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it? Am I allowed in, or is
I think you're allowed
Joe?
in, yeah, no,
Weatherman Joe's...
We've
yeah,
took him out the studio now. He's getting a bit
We'll have a chat later. We'll discuss terms. So the trimmings bag, yeah, I'm not surprised we're busy on this because it is stunning. Like we said, we all love pom-poms, but there's a variety in there. You know, you never know what you're going to get. You will get very, very similar to this, but I will jazz it up and put different bits in there, a good variety, so you've got... But you can see there, I mean, that is just such a weight.
It is.
There is so much in there, you know, and I do like to give you at least a metre of each design, so you've got plenty to work with. So again, lampshades, around the bottom of the lampshade.
Nice.
You know, perfect little trims there. But I know full well that you crafters out there, and being a crafter in myself, that I would be cutting these up. Because you think that one piece, how many hundreds of beads are just on there? So if you're a beader, jewellery maker,
it's true.
It is perfect. So that, for me, the mixed media element in it is massive, is huge.
So whether you do a bit of both and you cut it down, remember you're going to get a metre of each, so maybe you get half. Wow, there's so many possibilities that you can do. If we buy more than one, Joe, I know there's no necessarily it's going to happen. Would you try and make sure it was more or less all different across the 2 bags?
I will try, but it depends how much sleep I've had.
This is true. doesn't sleep that much. But very busy. If you go and buy more than one for £40, obviously 2 would cost you just on the shy of £40. But imagine the stuff you're going to get then. That would keep you going for an awful long time. 436467 is your item number. Something else that's been busy, your embroidered trimmings. You're loving this on your pick and mix. Your flowers and your butterflies is what we're talking about now. Can you pick a mix between flowers and butterflies? Or is it just a pick and mix on flowers?
No, in between.
Oh, it's across both?
Yeah, across both.
Oh, okay.
So we can have a little bit of floral flowers there.
The purple pink, Joe, that you've got in your hand there with the flowers, the purple pink, that's now gone. That's now sold out. And the purple has also... What of the flowers, Meg? Oh, Purple, we're guessing the purple butterflies have sold out as well, because we just called them purple. So yeah, we think they've gone as well. Check the website, they're all on the website. I don't actually know where that went. But what can we get, when we get these home, if we've never used them before, we've got a minute to sum all this up, what can we do with them?
Embellishments. You think there you have 8 in each piece, so you cut those 8 projects. So think about that. 8 projects where we've got that individuality of these beautiful butterflies, embroidered, and they're really heavy, really thick, so quality there. Bookmarks, journals, projects, like I say, denim jacket, patches. There's so much that I would use with these. And to be honest with you, as most crafters, just looking at them, they just look nice.
And just having them and putting them on your journals as well. We've only got 30 seconds left of this hour. Joe, thank you ever so much.
Thank you very much.
You're a good sport. When you pass Weatherman Joe, just say...
I'll say thank you to him.
Say thank you to him as well. Bless him. Thank you to you as well for all your questions that have been coming in. Well done if you won the purple bucket. We're busy across the board. Start checking out your baskets. I don't want you to miss, because the price will go back up in the top of the hour. You've got about 6 minutes, less than that now, about 5 minutes to check out your baskets. I'll see you in about 2 hours' time. See you later. Yes, indeed. The next 3 hours look a little bit like this. Christmas with MDF, with Craft Yourself Silly. Then it's the birthday girl herself, our Catherine's in, with John next door. Then it's myself with Dolly Dimples.
Hi, I'm Lou from Studio Light. Studio Light has been around for about 40 years now. They're based in the Netherlands. It's a family-run business with a great heritage. The products that Studio Light bring us are very diverse, fantastic dyes, great papers, but all round on trend. Over the 40 years, Studio Light have evolved. They listen to me, the demonstrator, and you, the customers, and really take our ideas on board. On the Hochanda shows, we'll share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the Studio Light shows on Hochanda.
Hi, this is Els from Elizabeth Craft Designs. Elizabeth Craft Designs is a Colorado-based company. It's a family company, so husband, son, daughter all work in the company, and then a fantastic team of designers, because a company cannot exist without a great team around yourself. What we would like to share with you is my passion for crafts. We love all the concepts we have, so we have from cute till classic and beautiful designs. We love our journaling planner line, and we are going to bring you our ideas, our passion, and we hope to transfer that passion to you. So please join Elizabeth Craft Designs here at Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Anna and I'm a founder of Craftbox UK. Craftbox is a box full of craft supplies that we send to our customers monthly. The company has been going for a year and a half